Good num morning. We're back with session 6 of Atelier Lydie Suelle. It's crazy there were already enough sessions to be past the point we finished Ferris. I know these streams haven't been as long, like we haven't had as long streams, they've been averaging like 3 to 3.5 hours, but you know, it was session 5 we finished Ferris. Because that game was kinda short. It was why we ended up doing so many extras, like session 9 or 10 or whatever it ended up being. Off screen, I did a little bit of grinding, not too much, it was mostly for alchemy stuff, and also to try and get the friendship ranks up, because, as I said, for the true ending, everyone needs to be maxed out. Matthias is at 52, the max is 100, so he's getting there. But Ferris is only at 22, but I think it goes up quicker when you're in the party, because Lucia's at 9. And I'm just like, man, it takes a while. What's interesting though, and it would be a bit of a time burner, is that friendship rank goes up naturally over time alongside doing fights. From what I can tell, doing fights, protecting allies, engaging with them in little events and whatnot, all boost friendship. But if all else fails, although very slowly, so does resting for a very long time. As time passes, it will very, very slowly start ticking up. Because I tested it off screen by sleeping for 10 days. I saved, slept for 10 days, checked everyone's status, and Lucia had gone to 10. So that's what I mean, it's very slow, but it is a alternative means. But I've grinded a little bit of alchemy, I grinded resources as well, because we really needed them. You see, this part of the recipe book's done. We need to get a punable, which we can get at some point, I just haven't been. And we need to get alchemical clay with enhanced attack to make that. Which we can make alchemical clay, so I might try that in a sec. And yes, we're still waiting to pick up gold threads again. And the book be the book. So actually, we can try that now, quickly. If I get to leather, polished, chemical clay. Was it enhanced attack or attack boost? Hang on. Enhanced attack. Okay, so yeah, we do have it. Thank goodness. No. But yeah, we just need to go fight any puny. We'll go get the punables to get that other one. If you're wondering why I've got healing pads, because I've been duping them, and then every 10 I go and put in on the quest. I say every, I haven't done that many. It doesn't really matter what we use. I'll show my money in a sec, assuming it wasn't spotted at the start, but yeah, I've been doing alright. This doesn't really matter, we're just doing this for the challenge, but... There we are. And we can make the... whatever the hell that is, one sec. The Blazon of Ferocity, the hell is this? And we need Mars and Mercury. Oh, for a split second. I don't think we have anything that boosts both Mars and Merc. No, I don't think we do. Oh, actually that does, but it's the basic. Oh, I need to get more ingots. Oh, attack up, crit up. Interesting. Do I have anything like that? That would be beautiful. No. It was just like, oh, I could... No. Save that. The dragon scale I'm a bit more tempted to try. Because we're going to bump into more dragons later on eventually. It's just this is too valuable to really use yet. Sure, I'll go for it. I think this is kind of too small. Yeah, I need to find a bigger one. Quantity use is quantity variation and max effect level. And a lot of blues and reds scattered around. Okay, we'll try this. God, look how... That one's awkward. That purple in the corner I don't think we can reach. I think it's in just too awkward of a spot. Unless I sacrifice one. If we can get the red up, full up anyway, I can sacrifice that one and make that one purple. Let's worry about the others quick first. Actually, no, we can't get any more out of it, so this makes sense. That's both maxed out anyway, so yeah. Nah, we'll just do that as is. Now, what on earth is this thing? Is this an equip? Is it a... harvest item? What the f... Oh geez, that's not what I wanted. Actually, I can just check this. We just made it so I can read more on it. Oh, it's a weapon core. Oh, this is the emblem that raises a weapon's power. Huh? I wonder if what it'd do to my guns. Time for a test shot. Recoil is so powerful, she fell over. Oh, okay. I was trying to think. I was like, I keep forgetting that that's even a thing in this game. That's right. I am a fantastic painter. I keep completely forgetting that's even a thing. Hang on. What's the point of either of these? We'll just put that on, I guess. Nice. Max MP makes sense, so I'll chuck that on. I don't have anything for you. Sorry, lady. God damn, 57. Not bad, dude. Not bad at all. Right, these exclamation points weren't here before. When I started grinding, they blew up, so I imagine they're based on, like, friendship values. Like, getting close enough with people. So we're just going to see what these play out to be. There you are. Your moving papers are all finished. Enjoy your new home. Is it love, young man? Yeah, right. Just reminded of my sister's superiority once again. What do you mean? She's better than me in everything. And she has the right to take the throne, but she still wants me to take it. Could I even rule better than she can? No way. At least I don't think so. When I think about things like that, I sigh, and my will to take the throne just fades even more. I see. So even you think about stuff like this, Matthias. Yeah, you bet I do. Having a near-perfect sister isn't as great as it might sound. Yeah, maybe I can relate to that. Sue, that's not because you're so Lydie's near-perfect, it's because you're so imperfect. Huh? Yeah, I suppose that's true. Guess you're on my side too, Sue. Yeah, keep your head up, Matthias. I'm supporting you as someone who shares your pain. Wow. Yeah, thanks, it means a lot. His side? Sharing his pain? What are you talking about? You don't need to worry about it, Lydie. Yeah, you don't need to worry about it at all. I bet that's nice. Excuse me? Oh, I was like, can I bop the puny? Just for old time's sake? What's going on in the street? Oh, it's a Furious scene. Oh, that's Furious. I wonder what she's talking to him about. Here's the item you requested. I hope it's satisfactory. Yes, that's just what I needed. Thanks, thank you. Looks like it was a job. She looks really mature there too, didn't she? Yeah, she's not like that when she's talking to us, but she's formal and proper when she has to be. Right then, now my work's finished, I'm headed to the bar. To the bar? Hang on. Going to the bar after work? Well, there's some more adult points right there. You said it. The only question now is, what will she order? Let's follow. Yeah, I want to see this. Barkeep, give me my usual. Is it my usual? The second highest rated thing one wants to say when they're an adult. Furious is incredible. I wonder what her usual is. I expect it to be like an ice cream. Or meets Furious. Furious. Doesn't change at all. Thank you for waiting. Here's your rabbit steak, extra large portion. Ah, it looks delicious again today, thank you. What? The steak? Look how much. Oh, I'm starving. Time to tuck in. Oh, so lovely. I'm so happy. I think my tongue might melt. Oh, Furious, you're so cute. What do you eat all day long? Leonie, where'd you come from? Ah, Leonie! How long have you been there? Wherever you go, Furious, I'll be there. Not really sure what's going on, but that's some incredible confidence. That was delicious. Well, I think I need to get back. That was a great snack. It's a snack? That was a snack? Well, kiss those adult points goodbye, Furious. Maybe not. Eating that meat is how she avoids exhaustion, I bet. Yes, maybe. In which case, I guess Furious is mature after all. Furious? Mature? For me, she'll always be a child, though, I think. I guess she looks mature from your perspective, then. I'm lucky to be her big sister. I had a hunch. Very healthy body. I had a hunch. I was like, I doubt Furious is a drinker. Sophie, I think, might be a drinker. I think once we reunite with her, because she said she'll be like 26 potentially. I think she might. I want to see what very healthy eater is. Resistance to ailments. That's big. That's very helpful. Let's see what's going on over here again. Ah, twins, perfect timing. I found something really great in this drawer. Something great? What is it? Take a look. A certificate for marriage? For Matthias and you? That's right, Matthias made this when we were kids. Said something great, didn't you? You know what he's like now, of course, but back then he was so cute. Kind, smart and obedient, the perfect little brother. Takes me back. I can't really picture Matthias like that. I don't even want to try. He said he wanted to make me happy, but of course as brother and sister we can't really get married. So he promised that he'd become a fine king and make all the people happy, rather than just me. Still hoping he's up to the challenge, to be honest. Muriel. But don't tell him about that. He'll get all carried away again if he hears this. That's true, it'll be our secret then. Good. I'll put this back in the desk to the day he finally keeps his promise. Right. And now we know his story arc. He's got to be able to protect his sister. He needs to serve the promise he made. Good luck with that, dude. Alright, let's go start talking around to the shopkeepers. Starting with Lucia's. Hey, Lucia, can I ask you something? You stole my technique, right? Mixing during battle. That's right, stole it right out from under you. Well, you just admit it? Do I have anything to feel guilty about? Think for a moment. The liberal borrowing of techniques has always been a thing, especially useful ones. In other words, me stealing is proof that your technique is good, worth stealing. Come on, you should be grateful. Thank me even for stealing your technique. Can't accept that, you dummy, although it's not like we were hiding it. Yeah, that's true. The more people who can use it, the easier battles will be too. Fine, Lucia, for your crimes, just make sure you work hard. Of course I will. You can leave everything to me. Observing Lucia-style battle mix will be to see true art in motion. She didn't even fucking... She didn't even let us talk to her about the thing we need to talk to her about. A large painting. A large painting. Sorry, I haven't heard any talk. It was worth asking, I guess. Sorry for interrupting your work. I don't mind interruption from you two. I'll let you know if I hear anything. Oh, I was hoping there'd be another little scene. Never mind. Let's just see if Lydie knows anything. Someone bringing a large painting into the city? Yes, I know who you want. People in the tavern I frequent were talking about it. Some male alchemist. Seen with a big painting. An alchemist? What kind of person was he? Let me think. His name is Alt, they said. Something about that made me remember it. Apparently he's an Atelier in Suelle Street. You seem to know a lot about him, from only hearing his name in a tavern. I did some checking on my own. Information is the lifeblood of both hunting and retail. I don't have the exact location of his atelier though, you have to search for it yourselves. Oh, thank you, Leonie, you really helped us out. Right then, let's go look for Alt's atelier on Suelle Street. Sure thing. Alt though, I'm sure I've heard that name before somewhere. Where was it? Oh, we don't have to talk to Pam about anything? No. I guess because Leonie was the one that had the information, we don't need to talk to Pam anymore. Those talismans are way too good with what's on it. Let's look around. That's the side of the White. Is that the side of the smithy? So maybe here? No, that's the Weisberg house. That's the smithy. It's the bridge to cross. Oh. Oh, I know a sign when I see. Oh, okay. Well, the cutscene interrupted for me, but I was like, maybe over here then. Always here, hot home. Lydie, what's wrong? Do you hear a painting voice again? I think so. It was coming from over there. In which case, this is the place. If you heard the voice, there must be a mysterious painting here. Right. Hello? Anyone home? Right, let's meet Alt. What's with the spine thing? What's with the spine thing in his clothes? Oh, hello? Oh, it's you two. I have to say, I envy all that energy you have. Ah, I remember you. That means you're Alt. Who told you that name? No matter. Yes, I'm Alt, and probably the main villain of this game. So what brings you here? Well, we heard that you were seen carrying a huge large painting around, you see. You mean this? It really was a pain to get it here. Sure it was, Alt. How would you feel about taking it out of here? As it turns out, this painting is actually cursed. Just owning it will make all of your hair... Sure, you can have it. What? That was quick. You aren't kidding, right? Why are you surprised, Sue? Because no one normally gives up something so easily. I wouldn't. Never. Honest to a fault, of course. I'm not going to give it up for free. You can take it on one condition. I want to join you when you investigate it. Investigate it? I'm sorry, I've no idea. No need to play coy. I know the mysterious paintings and your little trips inside them. If you take me with you, I don't mind handing over this painting. What do you say? Very well, that sounds reasonable enough. Can't hurt to have someone else along. Thank you. Restoring this painting by myself would be a pain, and I want to visit as many worlds as I can, too. I'll take it over to the castle then. See you there. That's great. He handed it over with almost no fuss at all. No fuss indeed. He seems competent anyway, so he'll probably be a help inside the paintings. Now to the castle, Lydie. We have to prepare to restore that painting. Let's kick some shit over. Nah. He's giving me huge, like, Atamina and Meklet vibes. And that might be deliberate, but still. If he never actually, like, joins the party, but just enters the paintings with us, then that'll be the tell. There you are. This is the painting I found. The Great Cascades of Anfal. Oh, damn. That looks... Shit, that looks cool. I like it. After all that, you were the one who found it, Alt. You could have just let me know. Am I obligated to do that? Now then, both of you, please get to work on restoring it. I'll wait here until it's finished. Please don't take too long. Through the fire and the flames we carry on, huh? Of high-minded waters. Alright, let's get back. I'm pretty sure we can make that. Yes. So yeah, none of this matters, so I can just chuck it around. Oh Jesus, look, fire bottles. Oh, we're so close to level 25. I should just hang on. Jupiter +2. Jupiter +2. God, if we get Sun Piece, that'd be nice. Jupiter +3. Jesus Christ, I have so many. No yellows though, I'm noticing. Jesus Christ, no yellows. That's a 4 at least. I want to see if there's anything more. No, absolutely not. That's a 1. Yeah, no. I think the peaches are our best bet. Oh. I didn't even realise that one was blocked off, so no, we don't need to use that, the jet. Because we can't even use that one because it's blocked off. We have to use this. Oh, I don't have a colour adjacent yellow. That's what I was going to try and Magoo in and see if I could do something cheeky with that. There we are, level 25. We're halfway to the goal we need to be. So we need to be level 50 before the end of the game. Let's go do this. And now Fierce is in. It's like, volcano, are we sure about this? So it was that's how you restore one of these paintings. I've never seen it done before. I'll write all of that up later. Anyway, for now, this means we can go inside, right? Yes, that's right. That should take care of it. Good. In which case, I want to get in there as quickly as possible. Fucking look at Fierce still glaring at him. It's like she recognizes him. We'll get ready as quickly as we can. Please just wait a little longer. Fierce. What is it? Why are you staring at me like that? I'm not sure. I could swear I've met you somewhere before. I think you're imagining things. I don't remember you at all. Really? That sounds suspicious to me too. Come now, Furious. You're unsettling our ults. Leave them be. Fine. Sure, I'll remember eventually. Anyway, shall we depart? Sure, we're ready. Off we go. Into the world of the painting. I'm waiting for the to go, I remember now, you're a crook. And he just goes, my identity's been revealed. And then he's the big bad. I can't shake it. He's a villain. The great cascades of Anfell. With a grating roar, there pours forth a rain of vivid red. The endless tumbling flow of molten rock scorches the sky, parched the land, becoming a sea of fire. Amid the tumult of the engulfing flame, no seed of life can hope to find purchase. Baked by dragons' roars, this world heads into destruction. Will you stand witness to that fate? I love these introductions to each world. Land of the Red Apocalypse, the Great Cascades of Anfell. Only some salvation could be found. It's so hot! Where are we, an oven? Couldn't we arrive somewhere a little cooler? It really is a world swallowed by magma, just like the paintings showed. Harold, you look so cool and composed. I think I'm about to melt on the spot. I was expecting something like this, so I came prepared, that's all. What? You could have shared your little idea. Hey, why don't you share it now? Give it here. No thanks. If they give it to you, then I'll be the one all hot. I guess you're right. Shall we get moving then? Might not be a bad idea. I'm gonna end up baked if I have to stand here any longer. We'll be in for an easy time if baking's all we have to worry about. Come on. Oh, Alt does join the party. Maybe he's not the main villain then. I mean, he still could pull a fast one on us. Oh no, his position on the... His sprite is horrifying. Oh my, look at that face. What the fuck? Why does he not start with full MP? What's going on? Also, we out-level him, so he's staying off the party. Weapon. Increases the fitment effect massively because it consumes a large amount of HP. Formation. Oh, okay, you automatically support him. Music's nice. What's his equip? Those books we've been getting from quests. They're his weapons. Interesting. Still not using him though. At least not yet. Alright, through the literally through the fire and the flames we carry on. Oh, burning hot ground you can't stand on. Got it. Oh, I like how our footprints are red. Oh, who's that? What's that thing? Doesn't look like a person. A type of fairy or elemental, seeing as we're inside a painting. Something the artist made up. Looks cute. In any case, let's try talking to it. Hey, you there. What are you doing? Oh, she's adorable. What am I doing? Running away, of course. Hold on. Humans? Humans? What are you doing in here? Run for it or you'll get cooked. Cooked? What do you mean? You don't know? The fire dragon from the depths is on a rampage, making all these volcanoes erupt. There's nothing we can do now. The whole region is about to be swallowed by magma. What? Could that really happen? Don't ask me. We just have to run for it. This is my homeland, sure, but we have to run. What should we do? It sounds like this world is about to end. No, we can't do that. We haven't even seen anything in here yet. And anyway, we've got people here about to lose their home. We have to do something to help them, Lydie. Somehow I knew you was going to say that. You. I'm not you. I'm Fuoko. Don't you know how to use someone's name, human? Does he have Fuko or Fuoko? Says the one calling us human. I'm Sue, and this is Lydie. Sue and Lydie. Very well. What do you want then? When I am busy running away at the moment. Fuoko? You don't want this place to be destroyed, do you? We're going to help you with that. We're alchemists, after all. You can leave this problem with us. Alchemists? What does that even mean? Ah, well, we're superheroes. That's what it means. You need to stop making stuff up. Superheroes? Lydie and Sue, the superheroes. In which case, yes, please, help us. I can't let you do all the work, though. I'll go with you. If that doesn't work out, we'll all melt in the river of lava together. That's a bit graphic. Don't worry, we won't let that happen. First, we need to investigate the area. Let's carry on. Oh, she's not actually a party member. I was like, yeah, she can get the bean on board. Because I think, then, looking at the status screen, the slot between Matthias and Alt will be Fuoko, and then the last two on the bottom row, willing to bet Sophie Plachta. Willing to bet Sophie and Plachta. Oh, these guys are back. Oh, I need to speed up battle pace. I'll just try this. I was gonna say, if they weren't resistant to a... I wonder what they're weak to then. Wind? Oh. Like, never bother with wind. Oh shit. Light damage to a single enemy, additional damage proportionate to the equipment effect. Use a skill against the enemy, and use an all-skill enemy to get a monthly censure. Light damage to a single enemy. So he's a good support unit then, because he's just extra damage on everything. A broken rock out of a chest at this stage? Come on, game. I'm just looking at all the stuff we're getting already, and I'm just like, please game, give us a bigger backpack soon. I can't stress enough. Ooh, blood flowers just here normally. So if that's the case, then maybe good armor grind. If we're looking for new armor pieces. Ice, wind, fire, lice, fire and air. Also, how would that work? Oh jeez, because it lava rocks when fire attacks use. Where's the other? Oh, it's off. It's lined up with Ferris's head, so I didn't spot it. This one's only dead, so we just finish it off. That's a cool extra. That is a cool special attack. It does what it needs to do as an as an extra effect. So we have someone who heals as an extra effect, well, heals MP. Someone who's just a good all-rounder for support, and someone who's just all in on attack. Oh my goodness, free? And these are these actually the blood flowers? Oh no, they're different. They're burning rose. It might still drop armor though, so it's worth the kill. Nope. I also think I need to be stacking up ice bombs and maybe wind bombs. I'm noticing the blue reflection second light problem, where our level is starting to run away from us a little. Like this, you can tell this is later on, because that is kind of a thing. We need to be able to either stop the magma flow or get flights to get over there. And there's a chest over there as well, so even more so. Crazy there's a water source and a fishing hole. The hell are you going to fish out of this? Okay, seashells. I was going to say, what the hell are you going to fish out of these kind of waters? Little chef, that's kind of name. Small enemy, greater power, so yeah, this will hurt. Nice. So it could heal itself all it wanted, it still wasn't making it. Is there any other... Okay, I'll say, is there any other unique enemies we can scrap with before we move on. Or more accurately, leave to empty out our storage. Jesus, the damage. Look at that total damage. 305 out of all that in total. We're creeping up. Alright, let's leave before we advance to actually bank everything we've got. So Finna's got to 11. They still hate us with that creepy ass face. But at least at level 21 now. Oh, what's that? Lava ore? Look at old man, someone, don't you old? Hey, what do you mean? Tell me, Lydie. I still don't trust Alt, but I'll take it for what it is. The fact that he's been added to the party and he's like right in the middle like that tells me that he's probably alright, but... Fuoko? What is it, Virus? Amazing. Virus has already become so friendly with Fuoko. She's got a gift, I'll give her that. Meanwhile, over here... there are extremely self-aware creatures in here. Is this another expression of alchemy, Alt, don't just dissect poor Fuoko, alright? Oh, of course not. I know the boundaries. I'm not sure that you do. Fuoko, are you hungry? Do you want some sweets? Sweets? What are those? I guess you wouldn't know, would you? The outside world is completely unknown to you, I suppose. I could try to explain, but you'll get it once you try some. Here, Fuoko, eat this. I could really eat this? Guess I'll give it a try. Wow, delicious! It's delicious. Sweets are delicious. Please give me more. Well, hold on. I just got some more. Don't just stop tugging on me. She's one of the family now. Glad to see them get along. What happens when a creature inside a painting eats? Does it offer any nutritional value? Being passionate about research is fine, but don't take it too far. All this activity brings out so many memories. This is fun. Yeah, I bet it does, considering how big the group was. I mean, we never got the mercenary, but still. And I do feel bad for that we never even picked up the mercenary to start his story arc in Virus. It was just 10k is a lot to ask for. Lucia, have they mind drink? Huh? Is that some sort of Lucia? We'll get some more, it's fine. Oh, it's like creative power. Jesus Christ. Oh, once again, didn't even spot there was another one over there. More paper scraps, come on. You know what this actually reminds me of? I know we were like half joking, or like referencing Blue Reflection because of like the way the leveling scale seems to be happening in this game. But this actually really reminds me of Blue Reflection 1, the anger area in that game. Ooh, lightning and ice, sure. There's so many enemies, I'll just do this. I won't reach the guy in the end, oh well. We'll just do a longitudinal swipe, get some extra chip damage in. Go. Yeah, that was it, just finish him off, come on. Fewer targets, greater power. Just fucking nuked it. Ferris. Ferris got buff. Ferris got buff between games and I live for it. It's going to be hard though when I 100% the games do go back to Ferris, because I have to go back to her being 16, and it's like if I get attached to characters and care about them in any sense of the word, when time passes I find it harder to go back to the older versions of those characters, because you see them grow, you see them change, then suddenly having to go back and revert them, it's just like, oh okay. Oh, 2 gold rocks, sure, I'm not going to pass that up. Jesus, even more gold rocks? Thanks, game. This is the gold rock areas, got it. See if there's anything else of real interest around here, other than more mooks. Oh, more of these, like, crimson flower things. Oh, geez, this is a big encounter. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. Oh, our MP's already super low, whoops. I think that'll just barely reach all of them. Jesus Christ, 94 damage out of... Just getting better. Oh, it tries to inflict an ailment, and thankfully it missed big guy. It missed Matthias, and of course, Furious is in resistance to him now. Oh, there's a treasure chest down here, and also a bigger guy. Let's try to even get the loot first before we worry about him. Ooh. Alright, let's fight you because you're a unique enemy. Oh god, of course you're in a group of 3. Let's restore a bit of MP. And then let her do battle prep. Blood reward, Jesus. Is that like a counter? I think it is. I think it's a counter. Oh, they have no weaknesses. Okay, let's just fuck them up with whatever then. There's your MP restoration that we wanted. Ow. Oh, and I guess technically he did get it. Alright, fine. And there's that adorable... there's that Fierce knows she's adorable as fuck. God damn, we just get a raw ruby from killing those things? Oh. Please tell me this is another one. Ooh, lightning ore though. Actually, let's bank all our stuff in and then push for the final area. Once again, that's like the biggest reason why I just want bigger backpacks, so then we can do longer expeditions instead of having to leave to bank everything in so quickly and all the time. Oh, there's a little thing to see here. Is it because Furious hit level 25 on the friendship rank? Oh, we got a point in ult. Let's go check on Ruenheid then quick. Hey girls, wanna go hunting? Let's go hunting. Hunting? You mean like hunting animals? Yes. You've never hunted before, right? Could be a good experience for you. Yes, I see. Yes, I've been wanting to try it. Me too. We always said we'd be able to save some money if we could hunt. That settles it then. Let's catch something big and eat a lovely meal. Leonie has told me a good place to go. Once you're ready, we'll head right out. Oh, that's actually a quest. Go to the Spring Green Odor Healer. Meat, all we can eat. You two know there's no meat just lying around, right? Let's go see this then. Let's go see what's on Fierce's mind. It's like Fierce goes into Bear Grylls mode. There we are. That one looks just right. Yeah, my palms are sweating, Fierce. How do we hunt it? What do you mean, how? Just like usual. We fight and defeat it, that's all. Hold on, you call that hunting? Yeah, I do. It's a bit different after defeating it anyway. Come on, both of you. I'll just say the music's got to get to that point where it gets nicer because we over-level it too much. Yeah, goodbye. Good, we got it. Now what's different after we defeat it? We have to skin it and drain the blood. If it's too much for you, you don't have to... No, it's okay. This is part of a hunt. If we're taking a life, we have to see this through. Me too. Go ahead, Fierce. Alright, here we go then. Aw, I kind of wanted to see her, like... I know it would have been too much, especially for the age range, but I kind of wanted to see her go to work. Yes, a good hunt. We have to process the meat to preserve it. Please do. I can't wait to eat it. Thank you for bringing us out with you today. We learned a lot. You're quite incredible with your bow too, Fierce. Tell me about it. I've never seen an alchemist who can use a bow so well. Ah, well, I learned hunting and shooting from Leonie. I was fighting with a staff before that. Leonie looked so cool using a bow. Twisted her arm until she taught me. Oh, and there's the explanation for why she became an archer. It wasn't Leonie wanted to teach her, it was Fierce really wanted to learn how to do it. Wow, so you haven't been using a bow all that long. You really are amazing, Fierce. Learning both archery and alchemy so quickly? You're just so talented. Sorry, I admit that I am cheating a little. Unaided, I might hit 100. I use alchemy to make the arrows chase the prey. That's impressive too, actually, using alchemy to do that. Yeah, you're being smarter. If you said it, you're a genius, Fierce, no doubt about it. Yeah, she literally works smarter, not harder. I can, like... You got a lot of meat out of that, though, so I'll take it. Anyway, back to what we were doing after that slight detour. Excuse me, enemies. Excusez-moi. So we're going to the third area. So if we can get a backpack, I think that's part of the reason why your inventory is so small, is so then it encourages you to make multiple visits. You don't just one and done each painting. Well, it wouldn't be one and done anyway, because you have to go back to get the extra piece after you're done, but you know what I mean. Ooh, what's this? Oh, nice. What even is that? Inclusive amber, okay. She's so tiny. Are you ready, everyone? We're about to enter the fire dragon's lair. Hey, Fuoko, can you tell us about this fire dragon? Let me see, it's big for a start. Can swallow me whole. It's also very violent, spitting fire everywhere. It'll frizzle you all your hair in an instant. The last one makes it sound a little worse than a bad barber. Before he turned up, we all lived in peace here. Then he made a volcano erupt. Oh. Fuoko, don't worry. We're going to defend this world. Thank you so much for your help. No problem, that said. What exactly should we do? Get the fire dragon to leave? Also, it's only just crossed my mind. With how hot and burning of a location they're in, why is Lydie and Lucia wearing tights? Because they would melt right, they'd split right open when they're melting. Tights get holes insanely easy if they get hot. Like, they would be splitting already in their seat. How, why? What magic have they got to keep them intact? That might work, but maybe we should just defeat it. Probably won't leave if you just ask. Probably not. Drive it off or defeat it then. Those seem like our two choices at the moment. Leave the decision up to the two of you. Take whichever approach you think is best. Oh, is the game literally saying either fight the thing or find a way to lead it away? Slade... Chasing it away seems more realistic. Bernie. What? I'd rather go fight it. Because we might get another dragon core out of it. Oh. There it is. The fire dragon. We should be able to observe it safely from here. It's bigger than I was expecting. It's going to be tough to defeat that. We need to find out what's making it so aggressive. What could it be, Lydie? What makes you simply go crazy? Me? Heard everything when Dad wastes our money again. I guess me angry too. What else? When I'm hungry too, I guess. Hey, me too. Maybe the fire dragon is hungry. Furuko, what does a dragon normally eat? Good question. I've seen it eating rocks lying around here. So the fire dragon eats rocks, and if we help it fill up on some tasty stones, right, it might be satisfied and fly off somewhere else. Interesting. I think I can help. Pick some stones and give them to me. I'll go and spread them in front of the dragon. I'm very fast at running away, don't worry. In which case, we'll go and collect some. Just wait a moment. I'd rather just try and go fight it, but... You serious about fighting that thing? What do you think, Sue? Why are you asking me? I guess we could give it a try. You're going to fight it? Seriously? Deadly serious. Although, if things get too deadly, please help us out, big sis. Why do you only call me like that at times like this? I think we can take it. At least I'm bravely hoping we can. Ooh, okay. Oh shit. Okay, need to be careful. Ow, fuck. Oh shit. Do Riot Decree, get it really kicking in. God, it's the fact that everything she sets down has to have time to move is what's like so tiring. Can we push back this thing's turn? Yes, we can, thank God. That's what's going to matter most, pushing back this thing's turn enough to keep us going. Just defend. Nice. Okay, don't do that. Just defend if you can. Just defend in future. Oh, that's going to interrupt the stun. Damn, that's kind of that follow-up I kind of didn't want. Oh, it wasn't enough to push its turn back. Yeah, I kind of want to just do this because the thing's stunned anyway, so it won't go this turn. There we go. And now the real fun begins because we're out of electro bombs. Is it resistance of... Yeah, of course it is. Just defend. Right, what the hell have you actually got on you? Light fire, light ice, a single enemy. Oh, okay, it doesn't do too bad damage-wise. Keep you defending. Let's see how quickly he dies. Considering he's got nothing on him. Oof. Yeah, he's already nearly fucked. If we could get pushback like it is a thunder item, we'd be good, but I don't think we can. Oh Jesus, that did like nothing. Jesus. Yeah, we've probably lost this. We need to come in with more thunder bombs and we can get it. It's gonna hurt. Oh! And we're dead, probably. Yep, fuck. Fire Dragon is too strong. Maybe we could defeat it on our own. As I say it, but you might be right. There has to be a smarter way. We can absolutely do it. God, that still used all our shit, doesn't it? We can absolutely do that. Let's get back and get a bunch of lightning bombs. We can absolutely do that. Should I do that? Sure, yeah, that's a good enough. That's perfect. I just got those two purples. If they were blue, they'd be great. You know, I might, because I can turn that red, I might take that with me and then just change their colours. Because I can do that, then I can do this. And I'm extra curious. It will work! Aha! I had a feeling. I was like, if I put them all together, will it affect? And it did. Alright, in race enhancements, defense down L, speed down L. Can I get one more blue point? I don't think I can. But I'm glad that plan works, that you can do that. Yeah, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it. Oh, that's color adjacent changing. I will go with that. What's compress count? They'll balance each other out because one's +1, one's -1. And I'm going to save. Actually, I'm going to equip it first, otherwise I'll forget. I'm going to save, so if we die, I'm just going to reload the save. So we don't lose the item again, but... I think we can take that thing down. I genuinely do. I don't think we need to do dance around and get in rocks and whatnot. I think we can take that thing down. I'm taking some basic ingredients and stuff as well, so we've got stuff for battle mix if we trigger it. Let me just get back over there, toot sweet. There was an enemy there, didn't even straight head first into it. Oh, triple taunt. Don't mind if I do. To be honest, it kind of doesn't feel like there's a need for like the mining bomb, pickaxe and whatnot, other than being a little quicker because of the fact that you can rapid swing in this game. When it was only one swing at a time and it was like astronomically slow for some things, then yeah, things like the pickaxe, it did seem more helpful, even if the pickaxe was also super slow. But in this, because you can just keep on spam swinging, it's like, what's the need? I think we'll just get trampled again, but should we try fighting once more? Yes. My intention is Thunder Bomb it, delay its turn as much as possible. And maybe don't have it go first. Ow. Of course it doesn't work, I had to try. Actually no, I'll try and Thunder Bomb it again. Good, that's what I was after. Because we have to make sure to get on top of it and have someone defend, because we know that the twins will die instantly if they're hit. I'm like, does she have a heal? Does the other twin have a heal? That's why I'm kind of debating the change. I can't remember if she has a heal skill. Oh, I probably should have left it stunned. But she does have a defense boost. Fuck. The fact that all three of them can use this gives me a little bit more hope that we can nudge this bitch back. What was that? Why does she look so... Ooh, and try to apply Curse. And it slows down movement, so this makes the most sense. So if that's... No, so if that stuns, I was just gonna hold. No, I'll keep that. I want its next turn to pass like that, so then we can worry about everything else. I didn't realise the one we were using didn't slow them down. I was like, whoa, where'd that one come from? Where'd this shit come from? That one's terrible. Where'd that one squeeze in? Oh Jesus, skills put it way back. Jesus. Hang in there, dude. I genuinely think we can do this, so I'm going to keep on trying. Even if we fail, I've got just making more of an idea, more of a strategy. I think we have Lydie up front instead. I'm about to get MP back, so I should really just push for that, like that. Oh, it's stunned. We shouldn't do anything. We should hold off and let a turn cycle so we get more of an opportunity. Try this again for funsies, but I don't think it will. Oh, we got blind, so it might miss. You can make it so it misses. Interesting. I want that stun to pass, like that, and before we worry about whatever we do next. Actually. We don't have slowdown anymore because we're out of the water, but greatly lowers attack could be nice. What controls gravity? Target speed and of the slowness. Okay, we did get it. We pushed it way back. We're getting there. I still don't have much hope, but we're getting there. Okay, we need to. Okay, just he needs to use items because his skills are terrible. But yeah, being able to have Suelle on Battle Mix is the biggest thing that is helping us. I wish you'd tell me what curse is. I'll take the risk. Yeah, this thing's literally going next. I think you're dead, but yeah. It'll be close. I think we can. I think we'll win, but I think it'll be very fucking close. Let's see if we can try and slow it down again. Oh, come on! Like, come on! As the power increases, so it might be worth it. Come on, 109. Yes, we win. Oh, that was fucking closer than it should have been. We got another dragon scale. Yes, we did it, Furuko. We defeated the fire dragon. I saw it. Oh, amazing. You really are incredible. It wasn't an easy battle, but somehow we managed to win. Now my homeland is safe. Thank you so much. You're the saviors of our home. Hey, come now. Heroes are one thing, saviors is something else. I don't think so. You saved the world from destruction. That makes you saviors in my book. He's right. Seeing you both fighting so hard to save Furuko's world, you were so cool. Do you really think so? Saviors? That sounds a bit funny. I got a gift for you, my two saviors then. My own personal treasure. I want you to have it. Hey, they're of a different colour, but they look like the other ones. Yeah, that's our third set, then Furuko, thanks for the wonderful gift. Surging Hellfire fragments received. Think nothing of it, I'd like you to have this as well. Okay, so this is the whole, in the same thing as like, in the, I think it's in the Spooky Forest, we had like the do things properly or cheat. When we did things properly, we got more rewards. I think this is the avoid the fight or do the fight. Do the fight gets you more rewards. Think nothing of it. It's hardly enough for the two saviors. Odd cotton and mineral ore. That appears to wrap that up then. Yes, there should be enough for now. Should we head back? Sounds good. This world was a lot of fun too. Are you all leaving? We're gonna miss you. Don't worry, Furuko. We'll come and see you again. You will? Thank you so much. Do you promise? Yes, we promise. We'll see you again soon, Furuko. Bye-bye. Studio acquired the skill Talent for Strategy. Yeah, and I acquired the skill Ow, Ow, Ouchie, Ow. Because all their joints probably hurt like hell after just barely surviving that fight. The world in their painting was very interesting. Watching you two was very entertaining too. What? Watching us was entertaining? Yes. With your backs to the wall, or should I say magma, you still don't back down. You may still lack in experience, but you have everything else you need to become great alchemists. I see. It almost sounds like a compliment. It was, and I don't give them often. I hope we can be friends. If there's anything else I can do for you, I'll happily lend you a hand. Anything at all. Wow, are you sure? Thank you so much. Think nothing of it. Observing you is going to be very productive for me too, I believe. Observing? What exactly? You're gonna get all weird on us, aren't you? Hey, that's not what I meant at all. Heh. So you're all slimy as well, aren't you, Alt? Why are all men like this? No, I'm not. Listen, please listen to me. Sis, the analysis on the devices is complete. Thank you. Let me take a look. Wow, well, this is bad. I know, a bit of a problem. Things are progressing faster than we expected. Indeed. We need to think of new steps as we take. I'm getting a headache already. Oh, that thunder emitter. Hey, Sophie and Bladster, how you been? Sophie doesn't... I was gonna say, hang on a minute. I need to see Sophie's face. I bet she doesn't look a day older, despite being 5 years since the last game. Tell you what, I wish a savior or two would just show up in our world too. We're gonna meet Sophie and Bladster next chapter. Chapter 6, Ancient Times. But she's got a white coat now. So she's way older, I promise. La la la. Mixing, 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 and we're done. Yes, that's great. Now onto synthesis. Materials. One car. Hello, is someone talking? I want to become... Lydie, what you doing? Sue, I thought I just heard a strange voice. Really? Another voice from a painting? Or are you just tired? You've been on edge for a while now, Lydie. I think you're pushing yourself too hard. You think that's all it is? Yes, I do. The best thing is to take a break. You don't have the next task yet, so let's have some fun. I know, let's go visit Elmira to Atelier. She might feed us some nice treats. You're just feeling hungry, but alright, let's go and pay her a visit. It's pouring out here. This won't stop me. Come on, Lydie, run for it. I like how it's raining on the pause menu still, like from the last game. I'm glad they kept that. This may create a good opportunity. Cold wind engine. Have you noticed the music yet? Off screen I started messing around with ideas for what to put on, like, for, like, the music, and I realized I kind of did want to add more tracks. So I added the hotel theme from Knights of Azure 2. And I would have added Knights of Azure 1's hotel theme, but unfortunately that wasn't an option. I've also added a couple other tracks, but you have to wait and see for that. You have to see if you can hear them. I don't want to use that sparkling water. Literally sparking water even. I'm just making these to make this thing. Cool wind engine. I'm never going to use the fairy dust bag, so I might as well just get rid of it. And they're old boots, so I should get rid of it. Listening to this theme does make me kind of miss Knights of Azure 2, and I am looking forward to, well, half looking forward to when I eventually go back to it. As I said before, the biggest thing that stopped me though was the fact that the game crashes all the fucking time. Right, cold wind engine. The hell is that for? What's on Slough Street? What's going on over here? Lydie, Sue, I've decided to start a new service. You have? You possibly follow your volume retail service. Ready? It's called Top Up Your Used Item Completely Reassuring Refill Service. A refill service? No, Top Up Your Used Items Completely Reassuring Refill Service. Of course. What kind of service is it then? Let me explain. Is it Hadoop? Yes, it's Hadoop. Number of times. But not with call around, because auto refill, a number of items will be refilled when you return to your layer. And if you don't have enough, it won't renew. It's going to put a stream on a separate tab rather than exit out of my vid. Oh, whoops. How does that sound? Amazing. The volume sales were good, but this, your shop is just too convenient. Hey, man. All you've missed is we went into the Fire Kingdom, aka the third painting. We killed the dragon instead of just trying to distract it, because why would we distract it when we can fight it? So we fought it. And we got a tease that Sophie and Plaster are on their way, and this thunderstorm isn't going to leave up. Getting to a world without logos was playing of the fairy fencer. Oh, fair. You can rely on Canaria. And now this is where we are. Oh, it's nighttime, so we can't even use her service right now. I do need to sort my inventory out. All of this was stuff I used on the dragon. I rocked like debuffs and slowing it the hell down. That was the entire strat. I need to get rid of that lightning bomb in particular. It's so shit. I need to sell the uni bag as well, because I'm never using it. Characters are about to hit 300. Oh, right, yeah, that grind. You just, actually, I was going to say, if you're doing the PS3 version, does that still have the DLC dungeons where you get, like, a monumental amount of experience if you, like, beat one enemy? It's what I used in the end. In Dark Advent Force, to try and get myself ahead of the curve a little more. But it's also because I was doing my hard mode playthrough on my first playthrough, and the final boss on hard mode kinda cheats. And I didn't realize that it was gonna remove Tiara from the party and hold her out hostage until the final boss. So when I grinded up everyone else, like I leveled up to like level 90 or something like that, and then Tiara was at level 50 in the final boss. I was like, ooh, ooh, because she was removed, so she couldn't be in it. And yeah, I do. Fair enough. Let's go rest the night and then go back to pestering Corey to see what I want from her firstly, and then what I can, and then put the refill on. Oh well, we might get interrupted first, but hopefully we can try and talk to Corey. Still raining. Hello, Corneria. Business seems to be booming. Is it because you've been bringing in all these new products? Yes, they're a big part of it, but my volume retail service is proving even more popular. I've limited the amount I'm allowed to be copied each day, but I'm still packed with customers. Do you play this with some supplementary reviews because Kurumi 2's OST is going to take a while? Yeah, fair, dude. I'm not surprised. Every Yakuza game, or RGG studio game in general, has huge OSTs nowadays. And have done for ages, it feels like. You've had to place a limit? I guess you can't be too convenient. No, it's a question of my basic nature. If I copy too many things, well, it won't be pretty. Not pretty? What do you mean? Oh, she still shrinks then. That's still a secret. Keep on shopping here, and eventually I'll tell you. Trying to run away. One thing though, Canaria, just don't push yourself too hard, alright? That's right, if you collapse from overwork, then this will all be for naught. So after all... Yes, I'll be careful. This ranking system, though, is a big business opportunity. I need to work hard in order to make my enterprise even bigger. Canaria? Oh, you can just refill it from here. Interesting. Hello? Core, we need to talk about how you keep on just selling cool shit. Core, you need to stop doing this. You're the problem. You're my finance problem. I need to sell shit I'm not using. That's the old rod, so I don't need that. I keep the healing pads. That's the shite one. That's the uni bag. I'll think about that. I know we can make better later, but right now that could be nice. Yes, exactly. She's my the reason why I'm having her get healing pads is because like 43 gold for one healing pads. Round that down just for convenience. 40 times 10, so about 400. Put the free back on. 430 for 10 healing pads. I can sell them to the quest for 5,000. That's why I always buy them, because it's a literal net positive for me to keep buying them. Every time I hit 10, I just go turn in the quest again and I get another 5k. I am going to buy this. I just have to be careful because she'll start draining my money through the bomb tax as well. Nice. And now I feel more comfortable bringing in the mining bomb because it doesn't matter if I use it, we'll get it back. It's become a game of money chicken. Yeah, basically. I should have some ice bombs. I just thought about that. Hang on. And I'm only really going to use that for the boss, but it's still nice to have. For bosses, sorry. runs out first. Robs money or Canaria's cool items. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, I should actually... So what were those 2 books we got from quests? Because I thought they were his weapons. Because we did 2 quests that resulted in us getting a book for the quest reward. So I assumed, once we realised that his weapons were books, that they were for him. But I guess not. Damn, that equip effect boost. I suppose weak point increases damage. Will slightly when attacking enemies. They're all pretty good. Someone else instead of him? No, I'm not that cruel. God, so they're not in the front line. Friendship builds up so slowly. I'm gonna have to like put people like Alt and Lucio at like the front. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to put them like right at the front, sort of thing, because this is absurd. Like how slow it is when he's like 56, she's 26. You know, like they're running away with it, and yet Lucia and Alt, because they're not in the front line, are way behind. I think I dropped some frames, but hopefully that will clean up. That's why I stopped talking for a sec, because I was just like, did we? Uh-oh. Customer, it's open. Hello, Pam. I'm coming in. Oh, hey, Pamela. Glad to see you here. I guess it is. Sorry, but the doorknob in my room broke. I don't have to get it fixed, of course, but it is a bit of a bother. Grace told me you're good at your job, so I came to see if you can help me. I see. That's not something I can handle. Hold on. You? We've met somewhere before, right? I was thinking the same thing. I just can't remember where it was. Me either. South? West? What could it be? This is so annoying. Like an itch I can't scratch. Can't be helped if we both don't remember. Pamela, was it? How about sharing a meal sometime? I think we'd get along pretty well. Oh my, that sounds lovely. I'll definitely take you up on that offer. That settles it. Now about this troublesome doorknob. Wow, the 2 of them are getting along like a house on fire. Like 2 weird little peas in a pod. She's mine. keep thinking on, dude. Ooh, surf bow. Surf's up. I need a Silvala, I think. It's a problem. Well, yeah. Silver Book of Idea. The Noble Parasol. Oh, the Bell Corolla. What do I need? What are you missing? Oh, we just need more ingots. I think that's the same deal with you, right? Yeah, we just need to crap some more ingots. Whilst your problem is that we just don't have access to Silvala yet. We'll be back, Haggle. We'll be back. I think it's time for an upgrade. I'm looking at these like, what bonuses would I want to have on these weapons if I can help it? I don't think it matters. I don't think it lets us put it on this way, but you never know. It's worth trying. Oh, I can only pick one, of course. I'll take parameters then, just a general boost. And I'll make some more as well on top of that, so... Sure, increase HP. Why not? Bum, 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 bum. Right, Smithy. With your ridiculous theme. Yeah, you can't apply it. Okay, it was worth a shot. Can I apply anything to this whilst you're crafting, or does it have to be like in the what you add to it afterwards that only counts it? I think so. No, I don't want rage attack. The more I'm reading that, the more that sounds terrible. As I played the original, so I have no idea TBH, no worries. Jesus. Yeah, let me just burn the deep core on this. Now I'm good. We need Zavala, please, game. I will make a new blade for you. He works hard, he deserves it. Oh, I can't. I don't have any extra core parts, never mind. Little less health, but attack boost. The girl that's already way too fast gets faster. And equip effect. Yeah, have it, lady. I'll hold off, but I think once I get enhanced attack on that as well will be good. Sure. Certain character events in Sophie 2 are going to be accessed when you craft their strongest weapon, which is cool. I like that. I like that when actually making certain equipment and items for them also leads to stuff. It's what I'm actually liking with Soul Hackers 2. That Soul Hackers 2, sometimes like picking up random items or making certain things leads to dialogue options, leads to optional events. It's just it feels more rewarding to stumble into them. Can't find the shop that they were talking about. Where is it? Ah! Sorry. What made you shout like that? Can I ask you one thing? Have you ever been a doll? What? Sorry if that was weird. I just saw a doll that looked exactly like you once. You mean when you was with Fierce? And you had the Cory doll? That's a surprise for me too. A doll made to look like me? By who? Because Sophie made it. Because she missed you. Although I have a pretty good idea. Fritz. I'm gonna invoice you for this. I don't think it was Dad. And how do you know my dad anyway? Dad? Oh, you're Fritz's daughter? Yep, that's right. I'm Drossel. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Canaria. I see, Fritz's daughter. What are you doing here anyway, Drossel? You've been wandering up and down for a while. Oh, of course. I was looking for a shop called the Canaria Enterprise. Hold on, the shop's called Canaria, and your name is Canaria, which means... Yes. Jesus Christ, this girl's slow. The Canaria Enterprise is my store. Yes! I heard you sell lots of wonderful things, so I had to come and check it out. I see. Please feel free to take a look around. I'll give you a discount too, since you're Fritz's daughter. Better Harlech. You made that same joke last time. Well, I haven't actually gone anywhere, so no wonder it hasn't restocked. Oh god, what are the Weisbergs up to? Actually, better, what's Fritz up to? Ugh, girls, welcome. Mr. Fritz, are you alright? You're sweating. No, it's fine. I just got a bit of a stomach ache, and that's why I held my shoulder. I'm gonna let it die, fair. That's the problem. Oh, you frustrates the tick out of me. Fair. Take medicine for that, if you'd like. Yeah, I remember, like, outside of, like, the main three, so to speak, most of the side characters in Fairy Fencer are extremely one-note, and some of them are charming in what they're one-note with, or some of them are just like, come on Harley, look after yourself for once. I mean, it's better than Ethel's kill, 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 kill. And then having not Netgear have to go, okay, this is what she actually said, let me lay it down for you. Need some medicine. What do you mean? Oh, we didn't mention this? We're alchemists. What, really? A strange fate indeed. Oh, so you just relax and take it easy. We'll have some medicine ready before you know it. What's your time? Oh, that changes. Yeah, I know. She also randomly changes costume and randomly gains an eye patch, and I've yet to go back to do the other endings to see what the fuck that's about. The game just kind of says, oh, she looks different, and then it carries on. I was like, wait a minute! Go back to that! But since I haven't done the other playthroughs yet, well, I hate Sherman, I did like his arc overall. I didn't trust him, and I get that's the point. But it was... It was like during that first bit where it's like before you do the time travel the first time, where he tries to force himself on Tiara, gets rejected, but in the rejection realizes that Tiara's like got that demonic god in her, that demonic power in her, and then just decides to kill her instead. And I'm like, so you forced yourself on her and now you're trying to kill her? Man, you sound like the most toxic male I can think of. I was like, I know like there's a lot more to it than that, but first impressions, man. First impressions. Same thing, Sherman and Fang. Yeah. In Advent Dark Force, she sure as shit didn't. She told him to go away. She tried to push him off. She said, like, she did everything in her power. No, because that cutscene of her refusing is before she got killed. It's the last campfire before you go do that fight. At least in Advent Dark Force. You see a scene of her rejecting and saying, no, get off me. And when she pushes him off, you see the Dark Force. Right? Unless like later playthroughs show it in a different order or something. Or rework that scene or something, or I'm missing something. And then it's you then go and do the fight, and then she gets killed because Sherman now knows that she's a problem. And is because, you know, he can't help himself. He's like, sword go stab, and then there goes that timeline's Tiara. I'm sure that's how it went down. It's been a while, but I'm sure that's how it went down. Maybe I'm misremembering. I mean, you've only just gone for it recently, so you'd know more, but... In the first one, Eren eventually reveals that the OG Tiara consented. Oh! I don't know why my brain read that as contested. But dyslexia kicking in for a second. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, I know, like, she accepted her death with the whole demon thing, if that's what you mean. But before Sherman was even aware, there was a point where they went to a camp scene. Yeah, that I remember. That bit I remember. I'm saying before that bit, before Sherman's even aware, in the first timeline, like on your first playthrough, before you get, like, Fran gets thrown back, there's a point where Sherman isn't aware of it and just kind of fancies her and tries to kind of push the subject, and when he gets rejected, because he does kind of get very forceful, and that's what kind of made me rub the wrong way with him, he then at that point notices, which is what I thought was what led to everything else. And it's what made me go from... It made me go from not trusting and not liking him to cracking my knuckles, because I do get very feisty about those types of people. Like his OG progression. Yeah, like I said, at some point, it was more when I did my first playthrough, I as much as I enjoyed the game, I didn't enjoy it enough to immediately do a second and potential third playthrough to see the other endings. overwhelming negative character arc. Yeah, it's like, so I'll do it eventually, just not yet. Like, I wasn't up to do a second and third playthrough straight away. It wasn't like, you know, Blue Reflection Second Light, where when I finished it and one person was like, hey, you know there's an extra ending if you beat it again, and it's like extra little scenes throughout the course of the game on New Game Plus. I was like, sign me up. And in I went. I already loved the game to death. I was like, sign me up, in I go. OG Fairy Fences got a lot from FF. Well, yeah, that was the, that's why it's called Fairy Fencer F. They were literally joking on the fact that Final Fantasy, the reason why they ended up on that name is because the director wanted it to be shorthanded to FF. I'm not kidding, that's like the only reason. Everyone says that thing about it's the final chance for Square Enix to make a game and all that stuff. That isn't kind of true. They were leaning on leaving the market, but that wasn't why it was called Final Fantasy. Because it was originally going to be called something else. But because the director wanted it to be FF and have a standout name that had an easy thing, it became Final Fantasy. So when they were making Fairy Fencer F, there's like, let's make it FFF as a nod to that. So like the inspiration from Final Fantasy is extremely blunt in that sense. In the Fallen Angel gimmick with Sherman, yeah. Which is funny because anytime someone thinks of Fallen Angel, they think of Sephiroth. When I don't, I think of Kefka. Because Sephi, good old Sephiroth, it's just his theme song that's One-Winged Angel. There's no reference of angelic power in him in the game's lore or story. It's just he visually reflects one. And his final boss theme's named after it. Whilst Kefka is like, forces himself to become an artificial god and then falls from grace in FF6. So I always applied Fallen Angel to Kefka more. Sherman's character pitfalls philosophical contrast to Fang's. Yeah, because Fang literally goes from trusting no one, only in it for himself, to trusting everyone and in it for other people, while Sherman goes from seemingly being there for everyone else and helping each other up. By the end of the game, he's so isolated and angry and vicious. It's like you can see the contrast, you can see the coin flip. And I love that character dynamic in games. It doesn't always make me like the characters, but I love the dynamic. My favourite example, and it's funny that the anime ended up like showcasing it a lot better than the game, even though I felt the game did a good job of it anyway. Persona 4, Yu Narukami to Adachi. They both went through the exact same shit, they just saw it a different way. And that's what led to Narukami. They literally, in Persona 4 Golden's anime, the song that plays when it's Narukami versus Adachi is a rap battle between their two voice actors. And at one point they do make reference that one of them saw their life half full and the other saw it half empty. And it's like they're literally as two sides of the same coin because they both went through the same shit. They're both outcasts that were wronged for reasons outside of their control. But Narukami had the luxury of being able to meet others and get to like and get to like the world more and get to find his footing, whilst Adachi became very insulated, very monotone in his lifestyle and how he saw things, and eventually he just saw things to make fun for himself because he hated everything else. Yeah, I love it. Every time I say this, I always feel like someone's going to glare at me. I love Adachi as a villain. I don't agree with any of his actions at all. The manga still makes me laugh. If you've ever read the manga, the single best panel in manga existence is in the Persona 4 manga. Do you know why? Because it says like a hyper detailed zoom in on Adachi, and the text box above him just says bitches and whores. And every time I see it I grin because it's just like, Jesus Christ. Because bitches and whores when he's talking about why he did what he was doing. I love his character, I just don't agree with his actions. It's just every time I go, I love Adachi, people go, what? But P4AU really did work to give him closure. Like, Persona 4 Golden's extended ending gave him a lot of closure as well, and I really appreciated that, because I felt... I don't know, like, I don't justify his actions, but he definitely was a victim of circumstance to an extent himself. So myself, well, the whole point of Shadows is it's not just what you hide from others, it's what you unknowingly hide from yourself and then exaggerated. Because that was the thing with Yosuke, literally the first shadow, he wasn't aware he had his own doubts on Saki. It was only after the fight that he kind of started to think back on it and go, oh, actually. And it started to go from there. Because I doubt myself all the time, but I just try and act first, think later nowadays to try and get past that a little bit. But I doubt myself way too much, and it stops me doing things that I know ultimately would be interesting or helpful for me. I think Persona 2, I know no one played Persona 2 because Atlus don't even like to pretend anything before P3 exists, but I felt Persona 2 did a better job with how the shadows reflect the person. Because the in Persona 2, the shadows were also being influenced by society around them. So it became a fun game for the player to try and figure out what was real for them, what was actually part of them, and what was other people's impressions being enforced onto them. Delusional mental state has always pushed me forward. Well, if it keeps you going and keeps you happy, what does it matter, you know? There's like, you know, there's a reason why the term is blissful ignorance. Sometimes you don't need to understand every little thing that's happening in your brain and mind. As long as you're happy and ticking on, that's it, you know? So I'm sure, like, psychiatrists could have a fucking field day looking into my head, but it's like, I don't need to know, and I'm happy not knowing, so what does it matter? I just carry on. Anyway, let's make a stomach relaxant. I say like I'm gonna give him it's like the shits. These two girls come, it's like, hey, I made something for you, and it just makes him feel worse, but gets it all out of his system. Where is it? Every time I talk to a counselor, you learn something new from me. Yeah, you Where is this thing? They're all okay. Raw diamonds. Did I go straight past it? Where the fuck? Oh, there it is. And it's just a plot item, so it really doesn't matter what we put on it. I think it's a rabbit hole and has the one that looked like a straight narrow hole in comparison. I don't know. Like I said, I think we've said it before, but I did have like counselling when I was back like at the end of college and whatnot to kind of pull myself through things. But as a whole, also, this isn't the person who needs the stomach medicine. Hang on, I just impulsively went to the smithy. No, he wants it. Hang on, where are you? But I'm in a better place mentally, and so I just carry on. I wouldn't be streaming if I wasn't. So thanks, I'll drink it right away. Huh? How bitter. What did you put in that? Just a touch of something good for you. The actual ingredients are a secret. Don't worry, it will prove itself soon enough. What? The pain is rapidly fading away. There you go. That's the power of alchemy. Indeed. Alchemy's done a lot more for me over the years. It really is amazing, isn't it? Thank you, both of you. I feel a lot better. Good, I'm glad. That's just an emergency measure, though. If you need to resolve the cause of it, it will probably come back. Of course, anxiety, no doubt. Anxiety because of Drossel. Huh? What's wrong with Drossel? That's a few years ago. Yeah. So as we spoke about it a few times. We always end up coming back to this conversation. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but we always end up coming back to this conversation, one man, about us two and how we were. Because for me, it was similar with my Let's Plays, but like some of my earliest Let's Plays, outside of like I said, back when I was in college, I just wasn't a good person. Some of them I look back on and I was just like, I could hear how out of it or miserable I was, so I just, like, they're gone. Those Let's Plays don't exist anymore. Like, I really cleaned house a number of months back to try and like get rid of Let's Plays that I just don't like or don't reflect me anymore. It makes them easier for me to live stream them later down the road because there isn't a Let's Play to compare it to, but still. Oh, Jesus, ouch, that sounds rough. Been more than 4 years to find her. I swore I'd never be separated from her again. But when she vanishes, she vanishes. It's like magic or something, an eldritch power. Well, she's straight out of a Lovecraftian novel. So I keep an eye on her every day, but it's giving me an ulcer. I see, it's gonna be tough to fix. Yeah. I'm gonna get the house on the order as a trial and a half. Yeah, I never take for granted the fortune I have of the household I get to live under and the people that get to support me. Because I know some people have it infinitely worse, and sometimes it's like, how the hell do people just do it? How do people handle it? Because I wouldn't manage. I know I wouldn't. A bit more careful herself recently, but still. She's my darling daughter. Whatever she does to my stomach, I can't abandon her now. Hey, well, if your stomach starts to hurt again, just let us know. Special puny extract formulation. We'll bring it to you as much as you need. Puny extract? Ah, shoot. Alright, we'll see you later. Puny extract? Is that what this is? What do you think to drink? Hey! Yeah, that sounds about right. One man reading your thing. Oh, hello, Ferris. You seem in good spirits again. Hey, girls, the meat is ready now. You want some, right? Oh, yes, please. I'm just starting to feel hungry. Sounds good. I'll give you a full banquet. Leave this to your head chef. Can Ferris cook? I can't remember. First, you chop this and... Ow, not my finger. Next, roast this. For Beck. Ferris, you don't really cook much. Don't push it and let me... I'm fine, honest. Go over there, Leonie. Go in your corner. I want to cook for the twins. That was great. Wow, I'm stuffed. It's so good. The kitchen is a chaos, but we can ignore that. I should have practiced a bit more first. At least it turned out alright. I'm surprised, though, to learn you don't like veggies, Ferris. What? That's not true. Can't hide it from me. I saw you avoiding them. Combine? I'm sorry. Every time I read the word combine, my brain immediately goes to Half-Life. But yeah, I hear you. At least, and it's me trying to see the silver lining. At least, for different reasons, both have been resolved. You know. Hopefully, things can just continue to be uphill for people, and it can just keep on going. Not just for you, but for like the others around you. Like, I hope that roommate, regardless of the result, finds something better for herself and can be in a better place for herself, sort of thing, because that sounds like something. Took years, but it's resolved. Yeah, well, nothing worth fighting for is quick, is it? It's always been that way. Virus just won't eat her greens, no matter what I say. Well, I think if Virus is now 21, well, I'm guessing around 21, 22, if she doesn't want to eat her greens, she's old enough to make her own choice. And she's grown just fine, so I think we're good. Hey, it's their fault for never changing. They're bitter and stringy and horrible. You'll let down your fans talking like that. Mature, Theoris. What, mature? I'm the one over here always worrying that I'm too immature. Thinking that Theoris is an adult was just our mistake. Sorry about that. Sorry, why are you apologizing? I'm getting confused again. I don't hate the former roommate. Super toxic, super antagonist. Oh, jeez, right. So it was kind of just not influence, because there's always a piece of it, I guess. Like, I don't know. It's awkward to talk about in that sort of sense, but there was more than meets the eye with the situation. Well, there's some things when you find out once you get close to someone, right? Lydie, that makes absolutely no sense in this context. You're right. Some things when you find out once you get to know someone. So I want to become better and better friends with you both and learn all about you. Us too. Very well, one day I'll make you realise that I actually am an adult. You'll see. Furious, comments like that are no way to prove anything. Furious, when it's like next to Lydie, she doesn't look that tall. It's only when Leonie's here, I'm like, man, yeah, Furious has grown. Or, you know, when Elmira... Little Diddy Elmira is around. I hate someone for being the way they are. But if a heinous level for her, it was real bad. No, that's a shame. And then I hope, like I said, for everyone involved, it gets better. Hey, I heard from my dad that the two of you are alchemists. Yes, that's right. We're the genius alchemist sisters, the hot topic of the town. Hey, no need to get all embarrassing. We're just regular alchemists. No, to be so modest. My dad said you're pretty good. In which case, I've got a real important request, a life-changing question. Life-changing? What do you mean? Don't tell me. You want a magic potion that turns people into puppets? I don't need anything that dangerous. What I need is a tool to hone a blade, a whetstone, polishing agent, something like that. Why? Why would a puppeteer need to maintain a blade? An axe, actually. I want him to get a bit of a workout. An axe? You use an axe, Drossel? Of course! I'm pretty strong. Can't you tell by the giant, Yuffie-inspired armor piece I wear on my left sleeve? I fought dragons, ghosts, grass monsters, all sorts of creatures with my friends. Hundreds of battles. In fact, our entire attire is very clearly, influenced at least by the Wati, or the Watai design. Wutai, sorry, I had to think for it. It's been a while. The Wutai designs from FF7. Armor plate on the left side, a yellowy sleeve on the right, greenish clothes for most piece, a headpiece. Yeah. Splash Stone talks to see like everything is removed because she had a warrant. Yeah. No problem though. We'll just make the item you need. Leave it to Lydie and Sue, the beautiful and skilled alchemist sisters. That's enough. At least limit it to skilled alchemists. Sounds promising. I'll be counting on you. And the green eyes. So we need to make a whetstone. I don't know why I keep scrolling down to look for the Atelier. I don't know why that's in my brain. Well, I can just do that. Oh, actually, what? Let's just talk to her. What is she actually after? How did I lose her? Okay, she says. I got the Fritz experience for a second there. I was like, how did I lose her already? Here we go. The genius, beautiful alchemist twin. Oh, that I bit my tongue. You deserve that. Is what you requested here. Oh, thank you, girls. It's going to give you some great ideas. What do you mean? I thought you wanted to fix an axe. That's right. First, I'll use it repaired as the axe. Then, I'll get to work on fighting some monsters, getting a bit crazy in battle. Will be a great change of pace. And give me some great ideas. Well, aren't I a genius? Genius is a stretch. Muscle brain might be better. Give me a break, Sue. Change of pace can be important. Anyway, this ought to create my ultimate puppet show. Oh, you talked about that before. Just what kind of show is it going to be? Well, I don't have any concrete ideas yet. Something that appeals to the audience's emotions. A wonderful show in which the puppets seem to be alive. My father and I have always dreamed of putting on the ultimate puppet show. Isn't it what you did in Fierce? Anyway, we'll move the hearts of one and all. I'd love to see that myself, to be honest. Me too. Say, Drossel. Once the ultimate puppet show is ready, will you invite us? Yes, of course. I promise. I should work harder for these two, and for all others who are waiting to see it. I'm imagining this rain's going to be non-stop until we deal with Thunder Demon. Oh, wow. Well, I'll just take the free 300 gold. Thanks. Free Darkshrooms. That was like, oh, is that a book? And we need 2 more for you. To take down the Sage's Envoy in the nearby forest. Wait, where's the thing? Hang on. You know, I've got great memory. Just the nearby forest? What is it doing in the first area? Why am I expecting it to immediately be like a super evil super boss? Let's try and find this thing. Oh, Jesus. Is it the rabbit from Monty Python? That's the only thing we've got, so might as well just go for it. Okay. Ooh, it is weak to electricity. Hey, I've got an idea! Push its turn back to the next fucking universe. I'm trying to see if we can inflict a status condition on it. Nope. Why did I expect anything? Hey, your turn? Yeah. Keep on not having it. Hey, oh, actually, I should use this. And then defend, just in case this thing is psycho. Okay, it's not as vicious as I feared it would be. It does go way too many times. But we can handle this. Oh, I haven't got any healing items. Whoops. Oops. We should be good, though. Touch wood. I love how powerful Furious is in this game. I can't get over that. She's such a powerhouse in this game. Ooh, the thing's stunned. I'm going to wait for its turn to rotate, so then I can try and hit it with everything next turn. There we go. We should be fine. Oh, I didn't even realize. Oh, I should have paid more attention. I could have stopped that stun from rotating over. Oh, damn, not enough. Okay, we just need to live this turn. We've probably won. Just keep tanking everything, my guy. Yeah, we got this. Nice. I need money. Bad. Corey? Corey. Hey. Hey, Corey. Hey, Corey. Please tell me you've restocked healing pads. Back in a sec, Corey. Thank you. And now we're good on money again. See the strat? See why it's so good? We can just do that and now we've got 5k. I know it's technically cheating, but when it's money grind, I'm not that fast. When it's experience grind, I'm a little bit more like that kind of defeats the purpose. But when it's that, nah. 7 to 27, 12. So yeah, from that quest we got a book. So I would have assumed it's for this, but I'm guessing instead. Maybe not. I was like, maybe it helps get him new stuff later. Maybe we can do something with it more later. I don't know. Let's go talk to Elmira. Elmira, we've come to visit you. Oh, welcome girls. Come make yourselves at home. Hold on. Furious? Are we at the wrong atelier? Hold it. Why are you welcoming them? This is my atelier. Sorry, old habits, hard to break. Honestly, sorry girls, Fear's just happened to be here too. Hold on, both of you are soaked, and then do some towels. Hurry up and get dry. I'll make some tea then, some sweets too. Jesus, Fear's just going full housewife mode. I'm stuffed, those sweets are the best. You said it, I could eat sweets and sugar for every meal. You could eat pretty much anything and manage to eat 2 boxes already. Sorry, I guess I'm not helping either. And no need to worry. I couldn't eat all of those alone anyway. How's your alchemy going? Getting close to having the greatest atelier in the kingdom? Yeah, it's going well. We reached E rank. Yes, we're not finished yet. You'll see. Can I ask you a favor? Can I ask you something? Both of you, why do you pursue alchemy with such fervor? Why? You just said it. To become the greatest alchemists in the kingdom. Yeah, I know, for the sake of your promise to your mum. I want to ask about after that, though. What will you do once you are the greatest? Oh, because that's exactly what Furious had to deal with after she became a licensed alchemist. What do you want to use your alchemy for, then? Have you given that any thought? Actually? I'm sorry, I've never really thought about that. No need to apologise. Or not need to apologise. I was just wondering if you had something you wanted to do. I think that's a typo, but whatever. Both Elmira and I struggled for a long time to work out what we wanted to use alchemy for. You did? I can't imagine that at all. Had my fair share of excitement, that's all. Well, you don't need to have an answer right away. God, the height difference. You could just tuck Furious could just tuck Elmira's head into her chest and hug. And like just hold her there. They could just cuddle up. I'm turning into a shipper. So you become better alchemists, you'll start to see what it is you want to do. Enough of the shop talk anyway. But I've still got some sweets, so eat them while they last. Yes, thank you. Not you! Step away from the table, you sugar fiend! Already thought about what we might use alchemy for. Becoming the greatest in the kingdom has been our only goal. Don't even have a disciple of the shipping. Do you think the others have girls? Hey, that's a good question. Let's go and ask around. Might give us some ideas too. Who do you think? Alchemists like Lucia, Alt, and Dad, maybe? I don't think we'll learn much from asking our dad, but I guess we can try him too. Straight back into the atelier. What does Elmira want? So that's the case. Next material. Ugh, another super difficult looking book. I can't believe you understand this, Elmira. Jesus. Ah! Yeah, I jumped too. She's right over my shoulder like that. Don't sneak up on me like that. You surprised me. Sorry. We did call you when we came in. You just didn't react at all. What are you concentrating on so hard? Just my studies. I got my hands on a somewhat rare textbook. Well, you're studying? Being such a genius, I was sure you never have to study. Of course I do. A genius at anything, it's working hard. Or if I'm a genius at anything. So you may join a small-time abridged series? Ooh, that could be exciting. Wow. Bridging one of the Trails of Cold Steel games. Damn. That's another series I need to try out at some point. I always feel like I've played so many different games, and then people go, "Oh yeah, I'm talking about this game." I'm like, "What?" Oh, and then I realize how near infinite the game space is, and how little I've actually played in my life, even though I feel like I have played a lot. No, I said just studying isn't enough, but it doesn't mean you can skip studying altogether in order to not lose the theorist and to be able to remain your teacher. And more than anything, to always be the very best, I have to work hard every single day. I see, that stoic attitude is one of your greatest strengths, Elmira. I'm glad you understand. Perhaps you could take a page out of my book too. This and this, and how about this one too? I like how Sue has the same pose as Elmira. Like, she's genuinely picking up habits from Elmira as well. Hold on, Elmira. Why are you piling up all those books? That's more than would fit in any books I could carry. These books are for your next homework. You need to read them all before tomorrow. Then I'm going to test you on them. Fail, and I'll keep you back for more studying. What? What are we going to do, Lydie? Well, we can't read them, that's for sure. Promises with Mum or no? I was thinking the same thing. In any case, only fun things left to do. Run! Hey, girls, spineless, both of you. Oh man, that's not a good idea. Yeah, only one of them will read the books anyway. Dad? Hey, he's not here. Where do you think he's gone? Maybe to the graveyard. Let's go and take a look around. I mean, if he's gone... God damn it. Oh, he is here. Dad, you'll catch a cold out here. There he goes. Sorry, I was just lost in thought, thinking about a new painting. In the rain? You're so weird sometimes, Dad. There's something I wanted to ask you anyway. Do you have a reason why you use alchemy? A reason? As if. I just want to have fun synthesizing every day and making new things, that's all. That's exactly the answer I was expecting. That's fine. I only ask one thing. I don't want you to end up like me. Shit. Wait. What? That? What do you think he meant by that? I don't know. He was so serious suddenly. I wonder. Is he worried about something? For a split second, my brain didn't read that as alts, like alts Atelier. It was like alternative Atelier. I was like, what do you mean it's an alternative Atelier? No, because he's fucking... Definitely not suspicious man is here. What's with those funny looks? Like you really, really want to ask me something. Oh, well done, Alt. We actually got a question we'd like to help you with, your help with. We'd like to hear more about you, Alt. What is it that you want to use alchemy for? Ah, I see. You've reached the point of wondering about how an alchemist should use their abilities. Yeah. My goal is to rule the world, of course. Doesn't the thought of an evil emperor who commands using the power of alchemy excite you? What? Oh, you're joking, right? What do you think? What's important here isn't my plans, anyway, but your own. Having a purpose for alchemy is vital. It's too powerful a force to be used without clear intent. If you plan to continue using alchemy, you should decide on something quickly. Yes, you're right. You've been a big help, thank you. Now let's get out of here because he's creeping me out. What did you say? Nothing, bye. And of course the ultimate piece of advice giver. Hey Lucia, we got a question for you. Why do you use alchemy? It's a bit sudden, I guess. I'd need to think about that for a second. My father's an alchemist. He taught me since I was small, then put me in charge of our atelier. But hold on, why? Why am I an alchemist then? What do I want to achieve? Oh shit! Uh-oh, we put her in a midlife crisis. Uh-oh, what? Oh dear, I think we've broken her. She struggles with the question more than we are. Sorry for settling you off, Lucia. We'll see you again soon. What is it? My meaning? Oh shit. I like how we've made her question her life and booked it. Poor girl. We've asked all three of them. We didn't learn much about their individual girls either. Maybe that shows how difficult it is to decide. Let's go home and think about it a little more. Can't be it. Freezing. I can't do fake good sneezes. I'm sorry. Or good fake sneezes. It's a weakness of my my voice acting efforts. I can't do a convincing sneeze sound. This can't be helped. I need to force this a little, or a lot in fact. I feel like that was lampshading how little they developed Lucia's motivations. Yeah, they were kind of like, by making her having a midlife crisis, like, oh, hang on a minute. No, she really doesn't know what she's doing. She's just fulfilling her purpose. Let's have some fun. We got some sweets for you again. Girls, great timing. If you're here, that means you've got some free time, right? What? Well, I'm not sure I'd call it free. Enough time to come and see me, though, so I've got the perfect job for you to take. Oh, jeez. Feels like we're getting dragged into something here. Not at all! Here's the request. Synthesis of an item? Why are you giving this to us, Lucia? You're planning something. I can smell it. How rude! I'm just trying to bring a little life back to your deserted atelier. That's a lie, 100%. But I guess we can handle a job like this. Doesn't look that hard. Alright, we'll do it for you. Really? Thank you. I mean, go and do your very best. Okay, we've got this. Right, that takes care of one thing. Now I need to... Request? What does she want us to make? Please scroll down when I press down. There we go. She can fuck off. If we can make breezy aromas, she can fuck off. They're mine. Excuse me? Hang on a minute. Get some... make an ingot and get some ore. Okay, we'll do that in a sec. Well, granite. That's book. Poison and a yellow neutralizer with fixed recovery. We'll make that in a minute. Need to pick up any punable. Where is it? Please be here somewhere. Ooh, get some sea stuff and medicinal stuff. That tells me, like, open-heartedly, we can get it. Probably off this. Like, we can get it. Like, so if we expand these lists now, like, maybe off of this, maybe one of these two will be it. Yellow neutralizer, fixed recovery. Yellow neutralizer, fixed recovery. That will advance the plot if we go there. God dang it. Let's see what else we can do quick then. We still need to get a puny, so let's go kill a puny quick for one of the recipes. Anyway, after that genocide. There we are, that's recipe set aside. Is there anything else we can try and get while we are out here? Why do I always think the recipe book's going to be down here? It's a new to try fix recovery. Seafood and medicinal stuff. I'll say, will water count towards that? No, it does not. It has to be gathering as well, so we can't just go buy healing stuff. Well, let's go fishing anyway, because seafood will cover that easily. As these poor girls get drenched. But you know, I'm getting like a chill watching these girls run through here, because like, it's more Lydie because of how exposed her size is. That through draft going for like between the soda, she must be freezing. You know? I am one of those people, like, if a character looks like they would be cold, I almost kind of get, like, a spiritual connection chill out of it, and she must be freezing her arse off. Does that count? Yes. It also counts as oh, no, that's not what that was. That was the bush stuff that counted as medicinal, the fawn. For a split second, I was about to say, did that fish count as medicine? That crab? No. Does natural oil count? No, of course it doesn't. We need to get some torn or fauna in general. I don't know if the princess grass will count. Well, suppose we're finding out, so it's worth keep checking. Oh, I think it did. Shrooms don't, though. But there's no medical properties in mushrooms, apparently. No, all I've got is level, money, and monster grind left, and I'm finished with OG. Yeah, I admire your dedication, dude. I really do. I say that. I looked at Dark Advent Force's trophy list, And it does seem, like, manageable. It doesn't seem like... It just seems time-consuming. It doesn't seem hard sort of thing. It's just you have to get to be bothered to do it at some point. So we need to make that, so that's fine. We need to get some cup fur ore. And we still need gold threads. Hang on. No. Materials. Spooky forest. Okay. Oh, whoops! I always accidentally press that button, and it brings up the pause. Oh, I can't just go straight into the dream world from here, so we have to go see the cutscene. I might do a video in the DLC route to the top of Shikoso's tower. Yeah, I think in Dark Advent, I went up pretty high. But after a while, I was just like, man, it's the same thing. I'm not that determined, you know? And the DLC one, it's like, yeah, I like how in the DLC one, after like the second floor, it jumps up like nearly 50 or 60 levels per floor. And it's like, man, I can tell what this purpose is. It's for the people that are level 999. Puny, Puny! Ah, that messenger, Puny. Thank you for coming out in this weather. Puny! And ADF as well. Yeah. Finally, the exam requirements, so we can aim for the next rank. Maybe we should delay deciding on our goal until after we get some more experience. I agree. For now, we should focus on increasing our rank, which means raising our rep. Oh, and we got our allowance. I keep forgetting every time we get a new book for the ambitions, we get a new allowance. Alright, so the D rank stuff, we have... get some wood, get some paper, get some puny, get chaotic dirt. What? Oh god, that's a big page. Gold threads, well, we need to go do that anyway. Ripple stones, lava ore, raw jets, gold rock. Gold rocks, okay, that'll be easy enough to get, and big beast bones. Bully, I mean pester, I mean go visit Ilmera. Alchemy level, the general alchemy level check, we're fine. Puny jelly, angel ribbon, fruity, and ori bombs. Also, we can get the upgrade to the fire bombs as well. And then it's our battle level. Defeat Poteria. I think they're manageable grind. So with Dirk 2. Yeah, I maxed out Dirk 1, but in Dirk 1, and I don't know if this is the same thing in Fairy Fencer, or because I think I did pass level 99, I just can't remember. In the Dirk games, once you pass level 99, not only does your level barely matter, but your experience required to level up kind of doesn't exist. You do like 2 or 3 like cycles of the pain area, I imagine you'll be max level. More so in Dirk 1, because you can just talk to the Ludin that will teleport you in and just restart like the last 5 or 10 fights where they have more experience and just do them on loop. Because I think that's what I did. Whilst in Dirk 2 there is no such checkpoint. If you restart the pain area, you're starting from scratch. Alright, so once again I am going to max all of these out, so I'm kind of gutted that that's such a big page, but getting all those ingredients, visiting Elmira would be, obviously, we just poke our head in. Making all that stuff, and then collecting that stuff, all of that will get on the way. Oh, Christ, oh jeez. Anywho, it was, just to double check one more time, it was yellow that we needed fixed recovery on, yes. Oh, I saw fix and I was like, no. Fix power, enhance finisher, enhance speed. You did all 3 regions? Damn. There is like, the only game where I've gone out of my way to do something like that was only recently. It was Sonic Origins. Because the trophy list is piss easy and it's a different list for the PS5 and PS4 version, so I platinumed it twice. Especially because cheat codes don't affect trophies. So you don't have to get all the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 2. You can cheat code them in. You don't have to you don't have to legit earn supersonic. You can cheat code it in. All the cheat codes work and will still give you the trophies. So I just spammed that, and so I got it done super quick. The only game I have to play legit is Sonic CD because that's the only game that doesn't have cheat codes. So we're going to Steam version. Crit consumed parameters. Speed, fixed power, blind burn, skill power, crit, power, recovery, fixed. That's fixed recovery plus. And I'm willing to bet the game will be fussy. Because it always fucking is. There we go. It's always super fussy, so I'm like, no. I'm gonna get exactly what it says. Nice. So we now make purple neutralizer. Uh oh. Girls, I've had. So let's go shopping before we run out of ingredients. Sure, sounds good. I fancy something healthy tonight. Stop ignoring me, girls. My feelings are very delicate. What for? You've just had another silly idea, haven't you? Even Lydie's lost patience with him. Well, not that she ever really had it, but still. Lydie, you've been so spiky recently. You weren't like this when you were small. Which is all your fault, Dad. What's the idea this time? A real blinder, an item to use in battle. You fight monsters sometimes, right? Well, yeah, of course. We encounter monsters when we go out to gather materials. I'd like to reduce any risks for you, so I thought of an item to neutralize monsters. You know about being captivated when you see something beautiful? Well, that's how I felt with Ruenheid. Reminiscing aside, I know what you mean. I think monsters are probably the same. Increase your own appeal, enchant them. Are you saying... No, never mind, let's just see how this goes. Yes, it may make it safer, Dad. It's not a bad idea. Right, so here's the list. Imps mischiefs. Oh, Jesus. Especially for you. Don't waste my sincere feelings, please. How many does he need? Oh, wait. Let's see how much this influences it. Okay. I have an idea. Corey. This plan's gonna fail, so he's getting less effort. I'm just gonna have Corey do the work for me. Just for now. And then I'll put the ice spawns back on once we've got enough to please Daddy Kings. We need to go... Oh, hang on. Just a thought. There's a treasure chest in here that we need to go find. I just remembered. And we can also try and get those ores and lava ores and all that stuff for the journal. Ooh, Sylvalia. Can now make that good. What's going on here? Oh, you're... Okay, okay. Okay, for a second I thought she cloned herself. Hello there. I understand you looked out for my sister. I'm the older sister of Fuoko. The fire dragon's gone. Glorious victory for Rigotier. It's our saviors. You're my heroes. Okay, where's my one? Where's the one that walked with us? Why are they all something Uoko? And where's our one? Ruoko. Uko. Kyoko. I was hoping we could take one with us, but never mind. I should do. This one, man, when you're 100%ing these games several times, do you still watch all the cutscenes and go through all the story for them, or do you just start skipping to speed shit up? Like, do you just treat it as the grind, or do you just go through the game again, sort of thing? Because I'd end up skipping cutscenes. Genuinely. She played through the story. The only exception was Sisters v Sisters. Well then, yeah, that fair enough. Oh, the golden rocks, I know where they are. Or round about where they may be here. There's a spot later on we can get a few. Oh, I thought this enemy was going to follow us. He just kind of gave up. Just be quicker to do this instead of doing the battle mix every turn. I'll try something new. Fair. Actually, let's be smart about this. They're all stunned. Let's just wait for all three of their turns to pass. Well, almost all three of their turns to pass. There we are. Oh, well, they were going to die next turn anyway, but still. So for the games that are playing through the whole story, I thought I'd speedrun the platinum. Big mistake. But yeah, well, did you just not really know where you were going or what you were doing? Or did it wasn't as enjoyable to go through the story as a result? On your first playthrough, I'd never recommend skipping the story in any game, regardless of its quality. It's only once you know what you're doing and where you're going, it doesn't matter as much. Yeah, those are the 10k monster grind. Ugh. Oh! We just had to wait for the rocks to show up. Cool. Is this our paper scrap? It is. And there's a chest behind that rock as well. Well, just when you don't know the OG language. Yeah, fair. I am still excited for Sisters v Sisters. Well, excited, not as in like I'm expecting it to be like the best thing ever. I'm just excited for it to be something different for Neptunia. Because I was starting to get so goddamn tired of the series, which is a shame because of how much I love the characters and love the world. Oh, time to do this again. Actually, I've got a mining bomb, haven't I? Ooh. It's a straight up ruby. My forcing it with cautious hope. Send the memo the combo heart, because I agree. Yeah. But as I said, and we've said it a few times before, even if the game's got problems and even if it's got holes, everything I've seen on it, and you probably already know what I'm going to say here, everything I've seen on it tells me it's an experiment for the future. And if that is true and that's the case, that gives me more hope than the game itself almost, if that makes sense. Because what it means for the company, that they still care about trying to innovate and do something new with it. They're not just going to keep on letting it spiral out of interest like they kind of have been. I'm missing the Doom Guide combat trophies. I don't think I can legit stop. Well, if it's a hobby, what's it matter? You know? Like, one of the few regrets I have is deciding to platinum every Danganronpa game, not knowing that Danganronpa's platinum trophy literally triples the playtime of the game. And like, if I could go back before I played Dangan 1, I would have told my past self, don't bother. Because, Jesus Christ. I don't know if you've ever looked into Danganronpa V3 and what counts towards completion and what you need to worry about, but I can't stress enough, it's one of the most exhausting fucking things I've ever experienced in a video game. But because I platinumed 1, 2, and Ultra Despair Girls, I decided I needed to do it. And it's why I only played the new spin-off once and then put it down, because I'm not going through this shit again. Because its trophy list looked even more hellish. Because whoever decided to do 53 fucking playthroughs of Monopoly deserves to be shot. And I'm not kidding, that is one of the trophies in V3. There is a Monopoly board, and you have to do it as every single character across the whole franchise, and there's exactly 53 characters. Because they also count variants. Well, my note is, Zero did a playthrough, we'll see because his voice acting. If you're up for an alternative, faster-paced detective game, I highly recommend them. Despite what I just said, just don't 100% them. Play the main story and leave. Because the first game's trophy list isn't that bad, it's just a bit of grind work, because there's a social link system, and like the only trophies I was really missing was like max out everyone's social link. And because there's basically a premium adventure mode when you beat the game, where the game unlocks everything and just lets you do what you want with no time limit, I just did it in there. And then it was all like miscellaneous things, like do a set number of cases, do a perfect trial, which you just follow a guide, you'll do a trial just fine, and things like that, and then you get through it. The second game adds a dungeon crawler minigame, which isn't too bad, it's just repetitive. It adds a Tamagotchi you have to look after, and you have to see all pets, so you have to grind it out and like look after it in very specific ways to get it. I don't know why I'm doing circles, but it's just because I'm talking about my point. And then also do the whole maxing everyone out and get good case results and all that stuff, which is fine. Ultra Despair Girls, putting chapter 3 into an entirely different room. The game I really enjoyed the game. Chapter 3 can chapter 3, but aside from that, I really liked the game. And what really helped is that its completion list was just find all the collectibles and hit max level. And so I did it in like 2 hours after I beat the game. I just brought up a guide, did level select, and went from there. And then just, you know, because when I finished the game, I was already like level 80, so it was barely any work to grind up to 99. And then you get the fucking V3, which is already the longest game in the series, because it clocks in at nearly 90 hours for me. And then you realize its entire minigame is a full game of Monopoly, and when you beat it, it gives you stats on characters that you can then take into a 100-floor dungeon gauntlet. And you need to clear out both to work towards the platinum. But you also need to do the Monopoly board with every single character at least once, which includes every character throughout the legacy, so 50 fucking free playthroughs, go have fun. V3 is obscenely long. It is obscenely long. It's one of my biggest complaints of the game. The first 2 games, platining them combined, was shorter than the third game's just main story. Like it's insane, and it was so draining. Which is a shame, because it's like currently the last main Danganronpa, and I think it's the worst. Uh-oh. Everything is spinning. You've caught the mother of all colds. I'm sorry for dragging you around in the weather. I'm fine, honest. I can still... No, you can't. You need to spend today resting. I'll nurse you back to health. You stay in bed. Okay, sorry, Sue. Right, nothing cures a cold like rice porridge. Oh, Jesus. First, the rice and eggs go into the pot. My hand slipped. Ow! That won't stop me. Where's the ingredients? Turn on the heat. The pot's on fire! It burnt to a crisp. You can't eat this. Hold on, though. If I can't cook, maybe I can synthesize. Come on, Sue, put your back into it. I've raised you better than this. How was it? Did you like my rice porridge? Yeah, it was delicious. I actually feel a lot better. Your cooking has improved, Sue. Oh, well, you know, it was for you, Lydie. A bit of cooking? No problem. Sue, what a lovely thing to say. I'll at least help you tidy up. No, you still need to rest. Leave everything to me and just get some sleep, okay? Sure thing. Thank you, Sue. Genuinely, I think my total playtime on Danganronpa V3 is like 160 hours to get that platinum, because it was so goddamn tiring. I don't like Monopoly. Don't make me play it 53 times. I think I deliberately got like one of the worst outcomes and like would get out of it as soon as possible with like 90% of the characters because I just didn't give a shit. I literally would just hold the skip button on all the dialogue and everything. And the fact that the spin-off is just the Monopoly mode but including even more characters, I'm good. Monopoly, I just hate playing it with friends. I think I don't mind playing Monopoly if it's being played if it's the video game version of Monopoly where the rules are followed sort of thing. I almost don't mind it because I kind of half switch off and just listen to my friends figure shit out. I just like buy whatever I land on and kind of go through it from there. I know I end up bankrupting first, but I'm more just there for the banter. Oh, I don't get insiders trade against me. I just have one person who's way too dedicated and devoted to it. And so knows exactly what kind of trades to do. So no one trusts him, but he always finds a way to corner you. So trading is the only real option you have. And the worst part is, because he knows I don't give a shit so much, every time I'm in a game, he'll just go, oh, so, Rob, you don't need this, do you? And I'm like, you fuck. He always goes straight for me, because he knows I don't give a shit, so I'll probably give it to him. I got my way to just choke out their profits. Fair. So I just kind of roll the dice and work with what I got and figure it out. So I'm usually more just there for the banter than anything else. For Lydie's sake too, I need to clean up the kitchen now. Oh, it's finally circled round. I added a bunch of Atelier tracks. I prefer both as an experience, fair enough. I added more tracks to the Atelier theme. And one of the different ones finally showed up. Keep in mind, while I had an account on Pogo, I had a 9-hour game of Monopoly and I barely lost. Yeah, so that's what I can't. If the game goes over 4 hours, I start looking at my watch. Genuine. This thing is a menace. It's a red punable. Why is it green? I was like, oh, I'll just get that for a free red. What? Just take that one then. But yes, I have the school theme from Blue Reflection in here. Earlier, just before you joined, One Man, one of the other tracks, which is the hotel theme from Knights of Azure 2, was playing. Because both of them are in the list, I was like, I've got to. In the exact same vein, I'm telling you right now, if Alice Sophie 2 has Blue Reflection Second Lights OST in there, the Atelier is going to be filled with mostly Blue Reflection 2 tracks. Because, like, it's crazy how much that game kind of like left an impact on me, and it's almost like I'm almost nostalgic for it already, and it's only been a couple months since I stopped playing it. Like genuinely, like when I got this new console and everything's still up, I reinstalled the game. I haven't fired it up again yet, but I had to reinstall it. It's like I needed it to just be there, as weird as that sounds. Repels spoons. And so, yeah, if Sophie 2 does have those tracks, just they're gonna expect the Atelier to be mostly Sophie Blue Reflection music. I miss my girl Al. She was such a gremlin, but she was my gremlin, and I miss her so much. Oh, we're not getting the red bonus with this anyway. What I could do, though. Aha! Didn't make a difference, but, you know, work smarter. I say that, Sophie 2's Atelier theme, I can almost guarantee you it'll be like the Atelier, it'll be Sophie 1's Atelier theme, Fierce's, both of Lydie Suelle's, or Lydie and Suelle's. Well, I don't know why my brain defaulted back to the name I'd given them before, but whatever. Plus the Sophie 2 Atelier theme, obviously. Plus, if they still got the Knights of Azure themes, the hotel theme. Plus, you know, both Blue Reflections school themes. Like, it's gonna be a smorgasbord. It's gonna be a big playlist. What else did we need to make food-wise? An angel ribbon, a fruit tea, and an Ori bomb. And we can't make an Ori bomb just yet. I've been struggling to fully enjoy most of the characters. I mostly love Al. Give it more time, dude. That's all I can say. I know I'm extremely biased because it's genuinely my favorite game this year and is now one of my all-time favorites. The game made such an impact on me. But it's also because I'm an extremely empathetic person towards fictional characters, and Blue Reflection as a series, its central theme is empathy. So of course I was going to fall for it. Even with its faults and problems, I loved the first game as well because of that. But I love Al. I love how feisty and cheeky she is. And the fact that sometimes she can alternate between, oh, but we're both girls, and then the next scene suddenly be, hey, hot stuff, and it's like, this girl. Any more than just 2 points of green in this? Oh, okay. So mine's Sophie 2, funnily enough. Yeah, and so we'll definitely get to Sophie 2 before the end of the year. Yes, it's just November. Well, I mean, on Halloween, I'm not going to be playing Atelier no matter what the schedule is, because I want to play a Halloween-themed game. I've got a few ideas, I don't want to spoil anything, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, damn, that's the dragon scale we got for taking down the fire dragon. Because that's the one we got from the previous boss. Damn, that's shit. We're keeping hold of that for a while. And then at the end of the year, in Steins Gate, at the end of the year, I always did it privately, but I think it'd be fun to do it with you guys. I want to break down what I think is my top 5 favorite games that came out this year, and then a separate list of my top 5 favorite games that I played this year or got exposed to this year that didn't necessarily come out this year. Because Blue Reflection 2, that was last autumn or last winter, so technically it's absolutely going to be on the list. Using White Rabbit as like a foreshadowing of the playthrough. So the mainstream awards will give everything to Elden Ring, which I'm going to be completely bluntly honest with you. Unlike other years where the game that steals all the awards, Last of Us, doesn't really deserve it. Elden Ring kind of reinvented open worlds. It literally redefined the genre. I would be annoyed if it didn't win a shit ton of awards. Because of how influential it is absolutely going to be. I can guarantee you, it might not be next year, because, you know, some games are still in development, but give it a couple years, every game will be trying to do what Elden Ring did. Give you a giant open world, fill it with loads of content, and tell you nothing about it. Because then it becomes more inspiring for you to explore it. The reason why Elden Ring was so successful, agree to disagree on that one? What, that it literally redefined the genre? Yes, not everyone's gonna like it, sure, but no, its influence is paramount, and I can guarantee you every single open world in the next couple of years will be aspiring to do what it did. I know it wasn't everyone's cup of tea, but it doesn't change the fact that's exactly how it's going down. its influence will be felt for years to come. Another game in the franchise. Like I said, that's why I'm doing 2 separate lists. We'll see how it is. So Sophie 2 did come out this year, so assuming I cover it assuming I love it, which I have no reason to doubt it, but you never know, I might suddenly play it and somehow not like it for whatever reason. But I will figure that out when I get to it. I already kind of know how my list is going to look. And it's going to sound cheeky because most of the stuff on that list is stuff that's not out yet. Like Sonic Frontiers is looking like it's going to be on that list. And I'm so happy that as a Sonic fan who's gone through so much shit, I can say that. That I can say that, you know, a next mainline Sonic game might end up on one of my top 5 lists. I'm unable to enjoy it. And that's fair enough. That's what we said before. My point isn't whether it's liked or not. My point is that what it means for the industry is gargantuan. It outsold Call of Duty and FIFA. It sold like over 60 million units in its opening month. It was extremely highly praised. Everyone is still talking about it on, like, if they go on Twitter and whatnot, still to this day. The amount of cultural impact it made in its existence is uncontestable. And the reason why it did so well is because it wasn't a Ubisoft checklist open world. It was a full, engaging open world where you can do what you want, go where you want, and figure shit out in your own time. And the game told you nothing. You had to figure it all out and find yourself one. And that reward of finding things is what kept people in. It's what kept me in. I loved it. And so I know it's not for everyone because it's still on From Software's gameplay style. And if you're not into their style, the game's not going to be for you. Elden Ring isn't about to change that perspective just because it's so much more successful. But that's the point. That's what I'm getting at. That's what's going to guarantee it those Game of the Year awards. That's what's going to guarantee it almost every award under the sun. Because its cultural significance moving forward. Like I said, there's no way. Listen, maybe like if it comes out in the next year or so. Maybe not. But games that have only just started development, or like open world games that are still in the designs and drafts, abso-fucking-lutely watched Elden Ring like a hawk and are seeing how much it exploded. And are now aware, okay, those style of games where it's more minimalist and just lets you crack on with it have a place. And not only that, people want them. They don't want to be told what to do all the time. They don't want cluttered HUDs all the time. That's why it's defining things by ad populum. Yeah, but if things are successful because of ad populum, of course, it's the most logical thing in any business sense to pay attention to that. A better example then, more recently, Haruda, the director of the Tekken franchise, has repeatedly told us that he is keeping a very firm eye on Project L, the League of Legends fighting game. Why? Because it's going to be free to play. And he wants to see if it's successful for that formula. Because it's a fighting game that's free to play, and Haruda has been in an industry where that hasn't existed and been successful. And it's like, if they can find success by doing it differently, it will start showing up in other fighting games. Maybe not Tekken, maybe not Street Fighter, things like that, but other fighting games might go free to play as well. And so that's what I'm saying. Haruda is keeping a very firm eye on it because he works in that industry, and if that industry could potentially majorly change if Project L does well, which, willing to bet, it probably will. It's a tag fighter, so that will attract an audience anyway. It's free, so it's easy pickings to try it out. It's got faces that people will recognize. I'm not into League, but it doesn't change the fact that League has a lot of influence. Like, that's what I mean. And yes, you can get negative trends. I mean, I don't like games that are so super story driven but give nothing to the gameplay. I don't like The Last of Us. I don't like Uncharted 4. I don't like the later Assassin's Creeds, like things like that. So yeah, there are bad examples, but you take what you can get. You know, if there's something that's genuinely doing great things, even if you don't like Elden Ring, the fact that it made giving players the freedom to figure shit out on their own, not treat them like an idiot, and not overwhelm them with information all the time, a good thing. That's an amazing trend to start getting out there. Even if you don't like Elden Ring, the messages it sent is an amazing message to go out there. Because that was the most frustrating era of gaming for me, where every single game thought you were an idiot and overtold everything. I love Genshin Impact, but that game does it all the goddamn time. I literally bitch about Paimon in almost every single stream because she never shuts up repeating information to you. And I get that's the entirety of her purpose, but it's still just like, for goodness sake. Yeah, the reason why I say it, though, is because it isn't something that can be changed by one person. Trends aren't dismantled by minority. If it's a trend and it exists, doesn't matter how good or bad it is, all you can do is invest in what you care for and don't in what you don't. If you don't want those kind of games, don't buy them. Literally vote with your wallet. You might only be one person, but every penny counts in that sense, and that's about it. In video games, no, they don't. In video games, the power of trends carry everything in the industry. There are literal scumbags who are criminals who work in the highest seats in the industry, and despite what everyone says, despite how everything does it, they still have their place in power because their games do well. The biggest problem that most of the gaming industry faces is that it's so uninvolved with politics. And to be fair, that can be a good thing, but it never ends up that way. That's why we end up with fucking loot boxes and battle passes and literal gambling put in kids' games. Because they aren't policed, they aren't there isn't enough political influence to make sure that these things don't happen. I'd love to be like, yeah, you're on something, you're right, but that's unfortunately just not how it goes. I'd love to be in a world, and the thing is, maybe I'm being overly optimistic. It does feel like we're very slowly but surely changing that. Very, very slowly. But companies with terrible practices are getting outed more often. People are making these decisions and voting with their wallet more often. There's still people that just get anything, like, despite Blizzard being literally the most disgusting company to work at ever, Overwatch 2 is still, you know, doing well. Case, but why? But that seems to be a good case. Why defining bad problems to be a real problem? That's what I'm saying. It can be. It's just it's such a double-edged sword. I feel personally. This isn't me trying to be like, oh, it's definitely like this. No, this is just how I feel on it at this point. It does feel like a double-edged sword because although I don't want to say for every bad trend there's a good, because it's unfortunately not so balanced, but although there absolutely are these bad trends, like loot boxes taking over, these story-driven, no gameplay games, I'd rather watch a film kind of things, or, you know, all these battle passes, or over-doxing of microtransactions, or lack of staff respect in these companies, but their games do well, so people keep on just happening to overlook it. On the other side, we've got genre definers. We've got reinventions of the wheel. We've got passion projects that take off when they had no reason to. You know? What game won the popular vote in last year's Game Awards? Was it Last of Us 2? No. It was Hades. Was it last year or was it the year before? One or the other. The year that Last of Us 2 came out, Hades also came out, and popular vote went to Hades. And that's what I mean. Like, there are always things that kind of get through it. There are always things that kind of do well. So although there are absolutely problems with it, absolutely, everything starts with a minority. Everything starts with a tight-knit, passionate community, and sometimes even less than that. Sometimes there isn't a community. There's just someone, good example, Cuphead, where it's just someone with an extreme passion and determination to see it through. And it thankfully pays off. Everything's literally starting from the bottom and getting up. And accountability for its coming practices. Yeah, I mean, it should have been a warning sign when Blizzard used to have a literal politician in the chief position of, like, human affairs. No wonder that everything got so scummy behind the doors in Blizzard, because a literal politician was overseeing it. Which is also why she always forever denounced and pretended there was nothing wrong, because she was a politician. Frances Townsend, I think her name was. I might be wrong. I think that was her name. I don't want to suddenly just like out demonize someone that's the wrong name, but I think that was her name. She recently finally left because after Microsoft's buyout, her position became endangered, and because the staff at Blizzard finally unionized, they have more say in getting rid of those bad eggs that are above them to enforce them out. And so Francis saw the writing on the wall and left before she could be kicked out. So now it's just Kotick that needs to go. Once Kotick's gone, Blizzard can actually start recovering as a company. But Kotick literally masterminded abuse in the company and played ignorant to it and lied every time he was questioned about it. He's literally the biggest cause of the abuse and mistreatment in the company, of why none of the women felt safe, why there was no and I can't believe this even happened, and any company would think it was a smart idea. It's why they have a number statistic on race for characters, to make sure the race of a character fits certain numbers of ethnicity and race to tick certain boxes. They literally put numbers on characters' skin color, and if the number didn't suit a situation, they changed it. Which is correct me if I'm wrong here, is just racism. But what do I know? But yeah, the whole situation was disgusting. I mean, there's worse out there. People don't want to admit it, but Konami, I don't know if they still do it, but Konami for the longest time had stocks in Japan's medical industry. And if you worked for them but left, they would deny you medical treatment for leaving, for daring to leave their company. So I doubt they still do it now, or at least I fucking hope they don't. But they used to do that. They used to use their influence on the medical industry to deny people basic healthcare. Back in like 2013, 2014. So if you dared to leave the company, they made your life hell for it. They were vicious. Konami were vicious evil. They were literally like the evil corporate masterminds. Which is why, even like nowadays, where Konami's like, we're interested in getting back in the game industry, everyone's just showing them a finger, because no one wants them in. But we're okay with Konami US and Konami UK, because they're so separated from what happens on the JP team, that it's like they're just doing their own thing, whatever. It's just they're tied to the same terrible name. But Konami JP or Konami Core, the main version, no, they're literally like corporate evil. The issue is how the medical system treated my old man. So I hope I didn't touch a sensitive subject for you. Anyway, we made a super... Let's get back to something nice, then. We made a special nutrient. It's a pretty interesting item, a nutrient you can use with not just plants, but anything. I know. Do you think it would grow, make a person grow taller? That could be fun, sure. But Lydie, do you think it might work on hair? If so, there's someone I'd really like to help out. I know who you mean, Sue, but I think we'd better leave it alone. Sometimes, you know, not saying anything can be a kinder thing. I see. We can't make flowers bloom on a barren wasteland, I guess. No, you're not bumming out the video, dude. I just don't want to upset you. Anyway, spectral nutrients. Generally boost quality materials in the vicinity. Release. No, don't worry, dude. There is something... Yeah, here it is. The special elixir. Moon. A literal blue moon. Okay. -5. That's the polar opposite of what I want. +1. Jesus. +6 sun. +2 moon. +3 moon. No, I was like -4. Come on. It's opposite of what I want. Mine have experienced the worst humanity has to offer. There's nothing you can do to really bother me. Yeah, but it doesn't mean I want to try. You know? If I have the ability to make this area more comfortable for you, I will. It's what it's this is the thing I always say about how I always want this to be a safe space for everyone. Doubt this one to begin with. Oh well, I appreciate that you feel so trusting then. I mean, it'd be rude not to. My OG argument brought that up organically. Oh, okay, fair enough. But yeah, like Activision's got a lot of problems. Also with Activision Blizzard, they've got a lot of problems. Konami, I don't know what they're like now, because to be honest, it was so miserable looking into anything to do with that company that I eventually kind of switched off. So I don't know if they ever got their acting gear, if things ever changed in the company. It's just I personally don't trust them. We're hearing all these rumors that they're working on a remake of Silent Hill 2, and they've given it to like the company that has no understanding of horror games. Terrifies me. But we just take it for what it is. Begins with a desire. But eventually I just kind of switched off it a little bit just for my own headspace, because just like, Jesus Christ, it's so terrible for them. Ubisoft, I say that, Ubisoft has a registered sex offender as the CEO. Actually, I don't know if it's the CEO, I'll take that back. It's someone higher up in the position who hasn't gone, and to such an extent where there is a Ubisoft project which had a strike because the person directing it was that person. And no one in the company wanted to do work for them and went on strike. And Ubisoft tried to make a blanketing statement when the internet caught wind of it, just saying, oh, they're just overreacting. It's not as bad as it seems. Everyone just went, what the fuck? All the big American companies, and Konami, are questionably terrible. Obviously, can willpower? Yeah, exactly. What are you doing, Ult? Just staring at the wall? Ah, hello, girls. I'm not fascinated by this wall, if that's what you mean. I was thinking. Thinking? How to spend your allowance? What to cook for dinner? We think about very different things, clearly. I was thinking about these terrible storms. If my investigations are correct, these storms, well, we'll see soon enough. You mean when the Thunder God is the final boss? When that time comes, I wonder what you will do. I can't wait to find out. Why is he a party member again? Why do we let this guy travel with us? Hey, Sue, can I confirm something with you? Alt is a really weird guy, isn't he? You just worked that out? Don't let him get in your head, or he's won. Feelings majority. It's just a lot of my experience is typically socially contrarian. Yeah. And that's all I can say is because yeah, I know what you mean. Oh yeah, how's the Imps Mischief thing going on? Only you knew. You know about Alt. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. But every interaction I've had with him has just reminded me of the twins. I want to say Anklet, but that's not a name. Anklet and Meklet. Still haven't restocked that. I guess we haven't been exploring enough. We've been mostly talking, actually, so of course that hasn't restocked yet. My brain's kind of just halted. What can we do? We can go kill a wood golem for some wood. We still need some paper scrapes. Hang on, paper scrapes. There we are. So I know it's not, her name's not Anklet, but that's the only word that came to mind. It's like, I know it starts with A. Wood, punables, chaotic dirt, God knows what that is. If we just go, like, on a tear through the volcano, we need to get some golden threads real bad. Oh, and of course, Alt finds creepy, haunting atmospheres relaxing. Meklet and Atamina, thank you. So I knew it started with an A, but my brain just couldn't put it. So hard, the cauldron of knowledge that fuse your understanding of the name. Yeah. I am curious, I'm guessing not because, you know, they need the cauldron of knowledge to really do it. But I am curious if Luage is ever going to be a thing again in these games. Because it wasn't, well, I say that I never completely finished their story arc, but it didn't seem that way in Furious, that it was going to go that way. It seemed more focused on them wanting to reminisce on their old friend that wasn't Blatchter. I don't even know if they're in this game. Anything further? Tear. Gold leaf. Okay, where's... I can't remember which area it was that we started finding a bunch of gold string. I doubt it's the first one. Oh, this enemy's dead. I am sorry, dude. You just walked up to the wrong neighborhood. Goodbye, my friend. Oh, it lived? No, it didn't. There we go. I am going to wrap up soon though, because I've got work today as well, so I need to wrap up. I just want to see if I can try and get these gold threads first. Not just for the recipe, but for the journal thing. God, I really don't need eggs. I'm pretty sure, I'm not going crazy, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Spooky Forest. Let's back to the start. Let's just go around then. But I will say though, obviously we're not done yet. We've still got a ways to go. But of all the Atelier games, this one's the most addictive. Like, I liked Atelier Sophie's pattern. I liked Fierce's pattern for the most part. It had some problems here and there, but it still was fun to do. But this game, the fact that you have so much variety in the areas as well, just really makes me want to keep playing every time I'm not. Like, it's genuinely a game, when I stop playing it, I'm thinking about it. And I think that is worth crediting and worth mentioning. God, but I will say though, fucking give us a new backpack soon. That's genuinely the biggest complaint I have is how small these girls' pockets are. You'd think it'd be bigger because there's two of them instead of one adventurer, but no. Oh, look at this! I found it. Oh, that's a rare specimen. I recommend you hold on to that. God, rock, damn it. Damn, you get so much more out of this if you blow them up. You know what I do kind of miss though from Sophie, and I got why it wasn't in Furious, but I kind of do wish it came back in this. Areas leveling up the more you explore them. I like that in Sophie, if you kept on picking up loot and fighting enemies, the area leveled up and you got better loot. Oh, okay, you can't use bombs on crystals, interesting. And I also get why they got rid of it. I just kind of wish they kept a little of it. Like, it's the same vein as I kind of wish they kept the actual days and the days of the week instead of it just being the date. And having things happen on certain days, because it just made the world feel more believable. you know, to actually have the church on the not Sundays, on the seed days or whatever it was. Right, I'm going to run through the last area as well, and if we don't find any, sure, I'll take War Granite, that's actually a pretty good drop. If I don't find any gold there, I will wrap up and just get it off screen. It's the news, it's been a while since... God, I've known you as bad as this last night. Hey, good to hear. God dang it. I'll check the last area. If it's going to be anywhere, I suppose it'll be over here. The quality has influenced it. Yeah, it's amazing how atmosphere can, like, fuck you up so much sometimes when you're already feeling a little out of it. Like, if the air quality is just a bit bleh, it just knocks you sideways. Alright, last area. Give me a gold rock. Oh, jeez. That sounds kind of brutal. Gimme gold thread. I don't even know where I'd find it, to be fair. I'm just kind of guessing, going on a whim. Oh. For Medea's poison? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it would be in there. Yeah, I'm not surprised you notice the difference. We can taste the quality in the air. Right, I don't think I'm going to get any luck finding this right now, because I honestly don't know where to begin looking. I just know it's in this area, and I know we picked up one before, which is why I wanted to try and find some. So I'm probably going to leave in a sec, unless it's right here. No, of course not. No, don't want to lose that, actually. When there's no proper air. Well, yeah, I get that. For me, it's more like almost like the moisture in the air goes. I'd probably notice if I had to guess. If I feel like my throat's dry all the time, I'll notice something's up with the air, not just me. Oh, what's flashing here? Is this my sanctuary? Okay. Oh, I just got rid of the golden paper like an idiot. Alright, back to the Atelier. Oh. Man. Oh, what a beautiful artwork to just get on a whim. Oh, are you coming to help me? You're such a good girl, Lydie. I'll help you with anything. I love you, Mum. It makes me so happy. I love you too, Lydie. Oh, I fell over. Oh dear, that's alright. Kiss it away. You're strong. Suelle, is that better? Not strong. Hurting things hurt. Oh my, such a cute little crybaby, Suelle. Hey Lydie, you have to protect Suelle. You understand? You're her big sister. You have to be the one to look after Suelle, Lydie. I will. I promise you, Mum. I'll do my best. Aww. Lydie's looking at that photo again. I noticed too. Doesn't show it often. I know she's very sad on the inside. She should just tell me how she's feeling. We're twins after all. I see why she can't. She's clumsy and stubborn. You have to watch out for her too, Sue. Watch out for Lydie. I know. I made a promise with Mum. Oh, I love these two. Oh god, what's Furious one? Hang on. Hey Elmira, how are the folks doing? Not too bad. They keep saying they want to come by, it's a little annoying. Oh, hold on. Elmira, you're here again. You don't live here, do you? Of course not. I was looking for Fierce's vacant face, perfect way to unwind. What? That was a nasty thing to just come out and say. Why'd you have to pick on me like that? The two of you are such good friends. I bet having a best friend is great. Having friends you can rely on is important. Some advice from your teacher. Teacher? That reminds me. I haven't heard the details, but you two are Elmira's students. She's laughing at us. Is there something wrong with that? No, exactly the opposite. If Elmira is teaching you, you're sure to become incredible alchemists. You bet. They're the students of the greatest, genius, super wonderful alchemist of our times. Hearing that puts a lot of pressure on us. We'll do our best to meet your expectations. Thank you. At least try to avoid becoming like Fierce, who's getting jobs wrong. She's done that? We used to have an atelier together, once. Once, she mixed up bombs and gunpowder. Oh, that was bad. I'm surprised to hear that you had an atelier together, actually. Me too. Why don't you still work together? A secret, girls. Come on, let's have some tea. Oh shit, what's happened? I thought they just went, as they got older, went their different routes. That now I've got the impression that they had a falling out at some point, and they're no longer as close as they used to be. They just keep up impressions. Going to leave all the work to your teacher, are you? Fierce looks deeply troubled by that. Of course not, we're coming. Zutanga. Oh, hell. You two better kiss and make up. Oh, and now go pester Elmira about it as well. Elmira, I'm not really sure how to say this. You're getting yourselves all ready. It's about Fierce, right? Yes, we want to know why you stopped running an atelier together. It's nothing too major, believe me. You know how she likes to travel, right? It's always been her dream, hasn't it? That's right, all the way back when she was little. Even when we had our atelier, I would see her looking sadly out the window. Oh, okay. I used to teach people a lot off her. So it's more you wanted to settle and she wanted to not, and so you can't. Your spirits are too opposed, and so Fierce was giving up too much of her life to accompany Elmira's dream. General mentorship, yeah. So I told her she should go and travel. That's all. I see. So you went your separate ways. That's right. I don't want to travel. I want to run an atelier. Taking travel away from Fierce would be like clipping a bird's wings. So this was fine by me. So stay out of this, though, girls. That's an order from your teacher. I think there's still more under the hood here. She just doesn't want us to be too into it. All right, thank you for telling us. So that's the story. Looking into it a bit more might reveal all sorts of juicy. Sue, do you want to feel the full power of my wrath? You'll be ashes in seconds, of course. I was joking. It's a silly joke. Chet was, like me though, seems to weigh on her mind a bit, which does worry me. Oh, and I guess we got this done anyway because we already need to come visit. The reputation of our atelier has improved again. I think we're about ready to take the next exam. We're not taking the next exam until I max out the book, but whatever. Ah, we get to listen to Blue Reflection music, which will immediately get overridden because I think the save point overwrites it. I think it interrupts the music. No, it doesn't, thank goodness. Anywho, how close they are. Oh, I do. But anywho, next time, we're not going to jump straight in. I want to try and max out a lot of this. Some of this I'll try and get some time to do off screen. But the reason why I say try is because, like I said, I'm working this evening. So I'm not going to get all the time in the world today to do it. And I like to stream first thing. So if not, then our warm-up will be just working on all of this. So we still need to make a raw, we need to get a raw jet. We still need some golden rocks. We need a beast bone. So we need to grind out golden threads. You know, there's still a lot to do here. And we will do it because I want to max out each book page as they come. Kind of envy them. Yeah. Yeah, my closest friend lives on the opposite side of the country, so I don't get to see him that often, unfortunately. You can join you in FFF. Yeah, good luck with that. But yeah, I'll try, but if not, oh well. It just gives us more to do at the start of tomorrow's stream. But that being said, as always, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys next time. We're getting a good balance, about 3 to 4 hours. I do want to get one longer stream in. It's just getting the right timing for it. I don't know when it will be or how, but like, Like, Genshin 3.2 will absolutely be a very long stream. I've planned ahead for that. Sonic Frontiers' launch day, I want to be a very long stream because I'm so looking forward to that game. The Halloween game, I plan to just keep on playing it until I finish, so that could end up long if I'm shit at it, which I probably will be. But it's all just a giant, we'll just see how it goes. But I would like to do a longer stream at some point. It's just time. It's just timing. Anyway, enough about that. Thank you so much.